Alright, welcome folks. Hype is real. The remaster is real. We will be playing Bravely Default 2 today. For anyone watching this later, today was the Switch 2 letter. What's the word they use? Direct, that's the word. And they showed off the Bravely Default remaster for the first game. So I have elected that we will be playing the second game on stream. I have played this before. This will be the first game that I play on stream that I have played previously. It's been a few years though. I played this when it came out, so, you know, it was late 19, early 2020, I believe. But, I love this game, and I love the first game. So, we're already gonna get into it. I've already set the options up. Hopefully everything's already squared away. We can make things a little nicer, but let's just get right into it, because there's a lot to talk about with this one.
I am that which whispers, which carries, which connects. This thread of life, adrift, untethered. It must be woven back into the fabric of the world. Remember. Remember who you are.
Alright. So yeah, you can change this at any point to anything you want. This is honestly a pretty straightforward game. There's a couple of really hard fights, which I will flagpole as they approach. But for the most part, this game is very manageable. There's just a couple of fights that can catch you out. There's one fight that's really bad fairly early on, and then just a couple of other fights scattered here and there, usually through the later parts of the game. So we're just going to play on normal. Casual is kind of easy, and hard is just a grind fest. So we don't need that. Game's already a little grindy.
Now go. Return to the land. To your destiny.
I'll probably do grinding off stream whenever I have to do it if I end up playing the whole game.
Call out your name.
So, his name here, the fella here, his name is Seth. I'm gonna leave it that way because that's his name. But we'll see who all goes forward here as we go as well. So his name is Seth. There's a naming scheme here with this party. But I'm honestly not... Seth is the only one I don't actually know the details of. Inner Ocean's Call. This game is so good, and I'm so excited to see... I haven't played it on PC before, I've only played it back on the original release on the Switch. So I'm excited to see this in, like big, powerful hardware. God, her dress is so detailed. Never noticed that on the Switch.
Where am I?
Is this what the crystal wished to show us?
Without a doubt, my lady. Where the light led, there he lay.
Are those voices? But whose?
'Twould seem he is a young man of the sea.
This is all a little unexpected, I must say. But I trust you, Sir Sloane, and I trust the light of the crystal.
He may not seem much, my lady, but appearances can be deceiving. In any case, he is in need of urgent treatment. Let us return to town with all haste. We will talk more of what this means at a later juncture.
Can't believe I survived.
And roll credits, we're dead. No, never mind, we're left. Oh, yeah. There it is. There's that beautiful city background.
Huh? Where am I?
You are in Halcyonia, in an inn. Don't be alarmed, you are quite safe. Now that you appear to be capable of speaking, perhaps you could tell me a little about yourself.
Me? Sure, I mean, I'm just a regular sailor, I guess. My ship got hit by this huge wave, and I was swept overboard. I don't remember anything after that. Guess I must have drifted here on the tide.
I see. Then perhaps it was the crystal's will after all.
Huh? What do you mean?
Ah,
Right there, stage
our
left.
young seafarer has awoken at last. Verily, thy plight hath troubled us greatly, friend. We had feared the very worst.
This is
I
Sir
love how he
Sloane,
speaks.
the Royal Man-at-Arms.
What?
Just like, huh?
Come, milady, we must make haste. It will not do to keep King Vernon waiting.
Indeed not. We will leave right away.
Wait, you're going to meet a king? Who exactly are you?
Gloria of Musa, at your service. Princess Gloria of Musa, if you prefer my proper title. Although, since my kingdom was destroyed, I've been unsure whether I'm worthy of it any longer.
You're a princess.
I shall explain everything in due course. For now, you would do well to rest a while longer.
So
Sure.
for those of you who haven't
Okay.
seen the box art of this game, Gloria is a member of your party. Alright, moving the story forward. Alright, time to get your adventure underway. Any key locations you need to visit in order to move the story forward will be indicated by the red? Lord help me. The yellow diamond icon. Why not start by seeing where it leads you? If you ever get confused about where you're supposed to what you're supposed to be doing, I am having a good time today. You can always press and hold right bumper to check your current objectives. Okay. Best. Phoenix Town. Okay, those are revival items for anyone. So yeah, this is basically a part of the Final Fantasy series. Shows unaware for Bravely. We'll have all the common items and spells. Hello.
Feeling better now, are you?
Yeah. Thanks for letting me stay here.
Don't mention it. It's only right to help people out when they're in need.
Well, thanks all the same. So this place is called Halcyonia, right? Can't say I've ever heard of it. Where exactly are we?
Ah, I didn't think you were from around here. All right, let me show you on a map. Here we are.
What
Okay,
the?
now.
This map doesn't make any sense. Where the heck am I?
I
Very
heard you
far.
met with something of a calamity.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. My ship was hit by a giant wave. Must have been a freak storm or something.
Oh dear. Yes, we've been hearing a lot about enormous waves and the like lately. We're all right here in the city, but I heard they wreaked havoc down on the coast.
That doesn't sound good. Maybe I should go check it out. See if I can figure out what happened to me.
Well, the seaside's not far south of here. Follow the road out of town, and you'll be there in a jiffy. Tell you what, why don't you take the map with you in case you get lost?
Really? Thanks.
Map. Map obtained. Menu is now accessible. Press Y to open. Yep, we can save our progress. Settings, our system configs, all the jazz. So, let me see here. Default movement speed. Or run by default. Thank you. Marker is fine. Yep, 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 yep. Oh, you can turn job outfits off. Just like control during event scenes, it's fine. Cursor location is fine. Quick default. I like having this on. It's just like nice to have. Difficulty and back to top. Cool. All right. Travelog is our map and also where we will check all of our quests, and we can pull up cutscenes and tutorials as well. Here we got our bag with all our usual stuff. Magic if we have any. Equipment, which is pretty basic right now. We just got a knife. Oh, put the hat on. There we go. Tunic already equipped, and we do have clothespin. Those are always nice to have. So this game uses a little bit of a different system. So you can see all of the stats on the left, or on the right there. You have your HP, your MP, but your weight is the important part. Every item you equip has a weight value. This is basically how they keep you from using gear that's way too good for you too early, in case you somehow manage to like steal it or something with a thief later on. And it's also how they balance heavy armor by just saying classes that want to use heavy armor get more weight capacity, and your strength also tends to affect your weight capacity. So that helps, and as we level up, the weight goes up and keeps us from being stuck on that. We'll talk about weapons and stuff when we get some more going for us. We have the lore book, which gives us our monster items, weapons, and armors. And our options. Get to the sea, just follow the road south. It's still a bit choppy though, so be careful. Yes, ma'am. Step out into the city and look at this. So for those unaware, the Bravely games, while in a city, are all watercolor paintings that you get to just walk around in. Home of the Spring Breeze, Halcyonia. Make your way around town. You'll find various helpful establishments in the villages, towns, and cities you visit on your adventure. Sword and Shield is the shop. Sell equipment, items, and other vital supplies. The inn recovers your HP and your MP. If you're struggling to find a particular establishment, just click in the right stick to get a zoomed out view of your current location. And if you need to get somewhere quickly, you can push and hold right trigger to break into a run. If you're the sort of person who's always in a hurry, go to the menu and open the options. Have your hero run by default. I am, which is why I've turned it on. If we want to walk, we can just hold the stick lightly in directions. Hey kiddo, thinking of your travels? If not, our shop should be able to help you. Listen, even if you don't need anything, could you at least go in and browse a bit? My father gives me money for every customer I brings into the shop. You got a kid? Old man, just looking out. I believe there's an item in here. Yep, still remember. Buckler. That's one less item I need to buy. Oh yeah, and each job also has proficiency with different tools. So since we're starting off Freelancer here, we have C for all weapons and B for shields. Different armors have different effects as well. The cap is like that, and that'll basically decide how we get there. Once we get some more job stones, I can start explaining how the actual job system works. We gotta get there first. Alright, store. Oh, man. Alright, so we can buy teleport stones, which are escape ropes if you play Pokemon. Pence, which heals you on save points, which are just good to have. Magnifying glass is how you check enemies without needing to have a Freelancer, as they have the ability to do so. Potions and Phoenix Down do what you think they do. Ethers do what you think they do. Antidotes, poison, eye drop, blindness. Herbs is silence. Bell is sleep. Animator's paralysis. Stone is just damage. Knife is also damage. Alright. And then we have Dagger, a Kukri, which will overload us, as you can see over there. So if you overload your weight, you can do it, but it costs you stats instead of benefiting your stats. Staffs and Wizard's Rod, we'll leave that for now. I don't think we need anything. We're really kind of up. We're at our weight capacity here. We have 422 pegs, and yes, that's how you say it. PG is pegs, and it's wonderful. Something strange is happening to the ocean. High seas, big waves, sudden storms. God, the tide's all messed up too, which means people can't go out fishing. No one's seen anything like it before. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. One season here in Halcyonia, spring. Nice and warm all year round. Perfect for taking outdoor naps. Pollen's the only problem. My hay fever basically never goes away. That's sure. And yo, dog, I understand. Lost and abandoned hope, no matter how bleak things become. We take courage and look to the future. Heroes of light are sure to cut through the darkness and come to our aid. That's what people used to say when I was a little girl, anyway. No idea if it's actually true. Folks. Musa was only a small kingdom, but it had so much history. I don't understand what could have just destroyed it like that. I mean, there are loads of rumors, monsters, civil war, you name it. No one really knows the truth, though. Gentlemen? Sharian produce is the best you can hope to find. That's why our drinks taste so good. Look, must be true. I'm drinking the local brew all day. Man's very drunk. And then we can't go up to the castle because there's a guard in the way. King Vernon's otherwise engaged at the moment. Better come back later if you're open for an audience. Cool. Yeah, we can just hit start here to automatically open up to the save menu. Well, it's back, I guess, usually by default, but I did actually rebind that because back and start normally have other functions, but we'll talk about the other function in a little bit. Another chest in here? No, there's a old lady. Sounds like taxes are going up again. Been the same old story ever since Horton came to power. The last thing the people down on the coast need with those huge storms and everything they've been dealing with. More taxes. Alright, let's head out.
Princess Gloria, thank you for joining us. I think you may have some inkling of why I have summoned you here. It concerns the future of the Musan royal line. It has been 3 years now since you came here to our kingdom, and while I can only imagine your pain at having lost your realm under such tragic circumstances, there comes a time when one must turn from the past and begin to look forward. I wonder if you might consider making your stay here a more long-term arrangement. Prime Minister Horton has convinced me that in finding you a suitable match, we might sooner bring about the restoration of your kingdom.
Has he indeed?
Thank you, Your Majesty. Yes, with King Vernon's permission, I have instructed my heralds to canvass potential suitors for you, Princess Gloria. Musa's unfortunate end need not mean the end of its illustrious line, after all.
I see. And have you any thoughts on the matter, Sir Sloane?
The honorable gentleman's line of reasoning is not without merit. Such an arrangement would indeed benefit Musa in the long term.
Ah, wise words, Sir Sloane. Your reputation as both a warrior and a thinker is well deserved, I see.
Yet I would not dream to speak for Her Highness, of course. 'Tis she and she alone who must decide.
King Vernon, your concern for my well-being is, as ever, far more than I deserve. Alas, I have a sacred duty to perform before I can even begin to consider such worldly affairs. This being so, I am afraid I have no choice but to respectfully decline your suggestion.
What? How dare you treat I mean, King Vernon's kind offices with such disdain? Why, a match has been all but agreed already. Do you wish His Majesty to look a fool?
That will be quite enough, Horton. We have no right to expect anything of Princess Gloria beyond her kindness in hearing us out. We are friends and allies of long standing, and her wishes will be respected. If it is not impolite to ask, Your Highness, what is this sacred duty of which you speak?
The time has come for me to recover my kingdom's greatest treasures, the 4 crystals. Fortunately, thanks to Sir Sloane, the Wind Crystal is safely in my possession already, but the whereabouts of the others remain unknown. And that does not bode well. Fire, water, wind, earth, nature's masters. The crystal's power exceeds the hand of man, and if unleashed, would bring down death, disaster, calamity and blight upon the land. I learned those lines as soon as I could talk, and if I understand them correctly, the troubled seas may be merely the first among many
4
calamities
elemental
to come.
rocks.
It is my duty, no, my destiny, as Princess of Musa, to do all that I can to prevent further misfortune befalling our world. And I shall fulfill it.
Very well. I understand completely. Princess Gloria, you must go. You must fulfill your destiny.
Thank you, King Vernon. Your understanding in the matter is much appreciated.
Let's go get the 4 elemental thingies.
Duh.
Alright, we're back outside. Achievement, Onward to Adventure. Make your first foray into the wider world. When you're out and about in the field, it's a good idea to take a look around you and get the lay of the land as you travel. Who knows what or who you might find hiding in unexpected places. For a detailed overview of camera controls, open the menu, option settings, and when you're out in the field exploring a dungeon, you can press X to swing your sword. By using it to cut some grass or give a monster a nasty surprise. Never know what might happen. And save. Save your game at any time when you're in town or out in the field by opening the menu and selecting options, then save. Even if you forget to save, the handy autosave function will occasionally record your progress for you. Look for the saving message in the bottom right corner of the screen. While this can be useful, you should still make a habit of saving regularly just to be safe. Yep, which we're going to do so right now, because that was a cutscene, and it was a decent length. Alright. Welcome to the big world. Oh man, the map is big. It was meant for the Switch. For a screen much further away from your face. Okay, you can cut the grass here, and, well, if we can get something to go off. Supposed to be it. Come on. There we go. Sometimes you get dropped from it. You have good, decent luck, though. Bad bone. Sometimes you can get, like, decent items from it is the important thing. You can get, like, healing items. Alright, let's have a look-see here. There is a chest all the way over there, but it's a little spooky and dangerous. We can grab this one nice and easy, though. 2 ward lights. I forget what those are for. Ward lights are harder for enemies to spot the party. Ah, okay, repel. But a little lantern whenever it gets light, and music quiets down. It's nighttime now. Let's see. Anything easy to grab around here? Here's an easy one. No mobs on the map just yet. There's a tent. That'll come in handy. We're a little expensive in the early game here, so having a few for free is nice. I'm gonna wait for the sun to come up to start this cutscene because it does actually bother with the time of day, and it's a little nicer to actually see things. I grab this. Go take a look to see. Okay. No, Seth doesn't want to go that way. I don't want to go up that hill either. There's the sun. Hello.
Whoa.
It's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I heard it was bad, but this is something else.
You should have seen the size of the waves. They smashed absolutely everything to
Monster.
A monster! Quickly, get out of here. Let's stay focused.
What's that music?
Guess it's my turn.
Alright, Brave and Default. 2 commands form the key components of the Bravely series' unique battle system, the Brave and Default commands. Use Default to accumulate built-up power and Brave to unleash it. Brave. The Brave command is a potent offensive technique that enables the character to spend BP in order to increase the number of actions they can perform that turn. You can use it to string together chains of up to 4 moves in using an item, then attacking 3 times, for example. It's even possible to borrow BP against future turns, enabling you to pile on the pressure when the time is right. At Default. The Default command is a powerful defensive maneuver that enables the character to hunker down and bank their action point for that turn in the form of a Brave point. The safest way to progress through battle is often to begin by building up BP through the use of the Default command. You can also get aggressive and destroy everything before it has a chance to do anything. Try it out for yourself. Alright. Time to try out the Brave command for yourself. You don't currently have any BP banked, but you can borrow against the BP of future turns to perform up to 3 extra actions. It is worth mentioning, however, this may not always be the best idea. But never mind that for now. Try using the Brave command a few times to perform multiple attacks. So you can hit the button, or you can just tap the right bumper. And I like having the game on two times battle speed because it's a little smoother. Quite frankly, the animations look more normal. We're back to 0, so now we're back on our turn. Beware of overbraving. Key benefit of the Brave command is that it lets you perform multiple actions in a single turn. Be aware, however, that if you borrow BP against future turns, you'll end up with a deficit that must be worked off before you can act again. Wipe the enemy out in one go and you'll have nothing to worry about, but it's worth bearing in mind the risk if your gamble doesn't pay off. And don't forget the default. The default command can be employed to offset the downside of being brave. You can use it to accumulate up to 3 BP, with the help of which you'll be able to act 4 times and still take the next turn as normal. Build up BP, then let him loose. Bear those words in mind, particularly in bigger battles, and you won't go far wrong. Okay. Try and get rid of these goblins. Fire?
Crikey! Sorry, pal. I didn't see you standing there.
How many times have I told you? Look before you cast. You can't just jump in spells blazing.
And how many times have I told you? I'm a big picture guy. He's alright, isn't he? Don't sweat the details.
Someone has to when you're going around nearly frazzling people.
Here's 2 more party members.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I guess. But who are you exactly?
Just a couple of concerned passers-by. This guy's a wandering scholar, and I'm the one he hired to try and keep him out of trouble. The name's Adele.
Oh, and I'm Elvis.
Alright, now you understand what the naming scheme is for the main party.
Anyway, enough chit-chat. We've got a battle to finish. Try not to incinerate anyone, okay, Elvis?
Aye, I'll do my best.
Alright.
Oh, what's next?
So Elvis is our black mage. By default here, he has black magic. He has fire, blizzard, and thunder. So for these, you can either target individuals, or you can target all. The more you target, the less damage each individual piece will do. You may also note Adele has way more health than the other 2. She's actually going to get started at a earlier level.
I'm up, huh?
And these double exclamation points means that character is close to getting a new turn. You can sort of see the bar under our health bars. That's filled with yellow right now for Adele. It's kind of loosely ATB, except it's not actually actively filling up. It just fills up slowly over time. Let's just go all in with Adele, because she does a ton of damage. Oh, they're vulnerable to swords. Oh, that was easy.
Crikey! We're actually pretty tough.
As you can see, characters are a little variety in their levels. Elvis starts at 3 and Adele starts at 5. We get some job points, which is how we'll level up our jobs and get more abilities for them. We got the Dwarf's Tooth.
And in a scrap, aren't you, laddie? That was some tasty brawling.
It really was. You were definitely more help than a certain so-called scholar I could mention.
Oh, aye, less of that. I pulled my weight fair and square. Isn't that right, pal?
Huh? Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, you're only saying that because he put you on the spot. It's all right, you know. You can tell us what you really think. Besides, if you're nice to this one, it'll only go to his head.
And what would be so wrong with that, eh? Go on, son. Praise away. I could do with a wee boost to the old self-esteem.
Believe me, that's the last thing he needs.
Anyway, thanks for helping me out back there. Miss.
Hey, less of that. It's just plain Adele, okay?
Aye, we don't stand much in ceremony, us two. What are you doing scrapping
Rough
with
and tumble.
monsters anyway? You don't look like your average warrior, I must say.
Well, I woke up 15
I was
minutes
just
ago.
helping out an old lady who was in trouble.
Have a go hero, eh? Very noble. I reckon you and me are going to get along just fine. Which is lucky, because I'm about to take you back to town and treat you to a wee drink.
Oh, really?
As any Scottish person would do.
Are you sure?
Am I sure? After a bonding experience like that, I insist on it.
Well, in that case, all right.
That's the spirit.
Ho-ho! Then away to the tavern we go. I've worked up a right old thirst. Oh, but before I forget, have you seen one of these about the place?
What is it?
It's called an asterisk. Us two are on a journey collecting them, which is how we ended up happening across you.
But we're not friends or anything. I'm only here because he hired me.
Okay, details. Anyway, we heard there was someone around these parts in possession of one of these wee beauties, so I was wondering if you might know something?
No. Sorry, guys. I'm not from around here. Matter of fact, I'm not even here by choice. I got shipwrecked and just kind of washed up nearby.
A shipwreck? Talk about a calamity.
Yeah, I guess. But hey, I'm still alive and I wasn't too badly hurt, so...
Aye, sounds like you've plenty to be thankful for. Not least of all meeting the two of us. Now, shall we go and celebrate or what? That bar won't prop itself up.
Elvis and Adele join the party. Jobs and abilities can now be viewed and managed from the menu.
Your Highness, a wandering merchant brings most worrisome tidings. The desert kingdom of Savalon is beset by a sudden abundance of water. So much so that full half the capital has been submerged. A deluge in the desert, milady. 'Tis unheard of. I would fain hazard a guess that this is a crystal's doing.
Savalon? The kingdom is a Musen ally of long standing.
And King Orion is a fine man. I am sure he would be happy to tell us more about what has been happening. We should head there right away.
One moment, milady. Lurk not in the shadows, rogues. Show yourselves.
Oh.
Very impressive, Sir Sloane. The greatest swordsman in the land is still as sharp as ever, it seems.
Thou knowest me. Then thee and thy companion are no mere sneak thieves, it would seem. Perhaps thou might do me the kindness of an introduction.
Well, since you asked so nicely, my sharp-eyed friend, I am Selena.
Yeah, and I'm Dad.
Very
We will
Australian.
come straight to the point, yes? Princess Gloria, we want the Wind Crystal. Please make this easy for everyone and hand it over.
What?
Come now. Do as we say, and no one will have to get hurt.
Never mind all the fancy talk, Selena. Let's just bash him and take the bloody thing. The old codger's already got one foot in the grave. We'll be done with him in no time.
Thou thinkest me too old to school thee, boy? There is life in this old
Hearing him say school someone in his old English is great.
Ooh, Gramps has got a temper on him. Well, rage all you like, mate. You don't stand a chance against me.
Is that an asterisk?
Too right it is. Bet you wish you'd just given us the crystal now, don't ya? Bring it, old man.
What? Was it you? Do the despoilers of Musa stand before me?
Musa? What are you on about?
Mayhap you are mere mercenaries. In which case, whose coin hath purchased thy services?
I'll show ya.
Oh no.
Game's up, Grandad. Put the sword down, or the kid gets it.
Stop it! Let me go! Sir Sloane, you must do as he says. What kind of monster takes a child hostage?
Whatever. It worked, didn't it? All's fair dinkum in love and war.
Don't know what that means.
Now shut your whinging and hand over the crystal.
Please stop it! I do not have the crystal.
Hey?
You have hidden it somewhere. Very well. Then we will just have to take you instead.
Never!
You will let the child go free? Then I will do as you say.
Princess Gloria!
Hostage trade, eh? Not a bad idea. And I'd probably go along with it too if Greybeard here hadn't rubbed me up the wrong way.
Donkey punch.
Sir Sloane!
Fear not, Your Highness. 'Twill take a mightier blow than this to fell me.
Will it now? Well, there's a coincidence, because that's exactly what I was about to give you. Ready or not?
Your Highness!
I have already agreed to come with you. There is no need for further bloodshed.
Oh yeah? Think you can tell me what to do ya? You ain't the princess of me, girlie.
All right, Dag. You have had your fun.
But...
She was telling the truth. She does not have the Wind Crystal. Now, do as we promised and release the child. You can walk, yes? You must fetch the Wind Crystal and bring it to the abandoned house north of town. Once you have done
Abandoned
that,
house north of town.
we will release Princess Gloria. But if you even think about bringing help from Halcyonia, well, I am sure I don't need to tell you what would happen.
What if we brought help that wasn't for Halcyon?
Smell you later, Drongo.
Princess Gloria!
So anyway, wandering monsters. Monsters freely roam the fields and dungeons of the land. Come into contact with one and a battle will begin. Monster notices you, you'll see an exclamation point appear above their head, and it'll come charging towards you. Try not to let monsters approach you from behind, as you'll find yourself at a distinct disadvantage in doing battle. And party chat. As you work your way through the story, you'll occasionally see the words party chat appear in the top right corner of the screen. You'll see in the image, it says press the start button. I have changed it to be press the back button for this, and start to be open the save menu. So press back while this text is visible to enjoy a conversation between the members of your heroic band. Notification will disappear after a while, but you can catch up on any party chat you've missed by opening the menu and going to the Travelogue menu. So party chat. Finish for the save. There we go. Comrades in arms. So, what? Why are you staring like that? Oh ho ho, don't tell me you're taking a shine to Adele here. No, it's nothing like that. Just wondering how long you guys had been traveling around together, that's all. I mean, the way you fight and everything, feels like you've known each other for a long time. How long has it been, Elvis, since you first hired me? So, also, this is a common staple of the series. You may have also seen this if you played Octopath, but it's obviously way toned down, at least in the first game. I haven't played the second one, and I didn't play that much of the first game either, to be perfectly honest, and this is part of why, because the party's just so much better here. Crikey, I'm not sure. Did we meet before I set off, or did I bump into you later? Can't quite recall. Not that it matters, anyway. Don't sweat the details, that's what I always say. So, you don't really know each other, or... Look, you don't need to go way back with someone to know you can trust them. Trust's the most important thing. I think you need to know someone for years, but that's not always the way. A feeling you have, that's all. And you've either got it, or you haven't. With Adele, I knew from the start I was onto a winner. I had the same feeling about you and all. Listen to your gut, laddie. You'll not go far wrong. You definitely might, but let's just let him have his fun, shall we? Sure. Let's get a save here, and then let's talk about jobs. Jobs! So, everyone has jobs. We'll note here, we have all these different abilities. Getting job points and getting levels is how we will unlock these various abilities. Freelancers start with the Examine, and they go up through all of these as you go up. And you also have Black Mage, which starts with Fire, Blizzard, Thunder, Poison, yada yada yada. However, you can also set sub-jobs. These give you benefits, you can use all the abilities that are there, and it gives you some stat adjustments as well, I believe. That's how you flip through the pages, by the way. So yeah, as you can see here, were we to move it, Sub-job doesn't really affect your stats, just kind of affects what you do. So if we switch to Black Mage, for example, our health goes down, our weight capacity goes down, but our MP and our magic goes up. And so Elvis starts on Black Mage. It's good to have him on that because we're going to need it. There's no reason not to slot these two on sub-jobbing it because it's free. She starts on level 3 of Divining Rod, and Elvis starts on level 3 of Black Mage. We need to get him to level 5 as quickly as possible here because this lunar powered ability is very important. During the night, your magical attack, your evasion, and your luck are increased, and 4% of your MP is restored every turn. That costs a single point, which you have 5. The first game had an issue with this kind of where you couldn't use too many abilities because they all were really expensive, so you only really had like 2, maybe 3 at the absolute most on a single character. But in this game, well, you can kind of do a lot. Oh yeah, each job also has a specialty. I forgot. So let's see. We check the specialty here. Here we go. So the specialty of Freelancer is Stand Your Ground. It gives you a 50% chance of surviving with 1 HP when taking enough damage to be knocked out. So do not be triggered if the user has 1 HP. And then Black Mage has Regenerative Default. If you default, you restore a little MP, and it depends on your level. You'll note here, Black Mage is kind of bad at using weapons, but they're really good at using staves, and they're not quite as good at using a shield as a caster as well. But this also gives us another interesting point. Why don't you just dual wield? Well, you might know. Take off Adele's thing, she loses some physical attack, but her aim is also affected. Daggers are usually okay to dual wield, but if we were to try to dual wield 2 broadswords, her aim goes down a bit, her speed goes down a bit, and her crit goes down a bit. Dual wielding is not always the best option, and you can see that even putting this if we were to put this buckler onto her right hand, her physical attack only barely decreases, but her defense goes up significantly. So it's something to always keep in mind when you're setting up that sometimes dual wielding is not the way, and for a lot of the game that's actually going to be the case unless you're playing a class that's really good at dual wielding. Got here. A couple ticks here against multiple enemies, try to whittle their numbers down as quickly as you can. After all, the fewer of them there are, the fewer tanks you'll fly back in your direction. Focusing your efforts on eliminating 1 foe at a time is scientifically proven to reduce injury and untimely demise. Second, take a careful look at how much health each enemy has and any weaknesses you might be able to exploit. Step back and think for a moment rather than rushing in swinging, and you'll save yourself time bandages in the long run. Yep. We got these mermen here. We got the goo fella. We got the goo boys. Seen us? Whack him and we'll go in. And we're feeling brave because we hit, which gives us a free BP. Ooh, fast fella, isn't he?
Okay, what's the plan?
Alright, turn order during battles. Allied turn order. The yellow bar underneath each character's HP/MP is known as the turn gauge. When it's full, that means the character's turn is ready to come around. The speed at which it feels can be affected by all kinds of factors. For example, character speed stat and the weight of their equipment, the actions the character took in their previous turn, and status effects that slow or speed up a character. The status of your allies' turn gauges should therefore only be taken as a rough guide to who will act next. Yes, because you can never see the enemies. And enemy turn order. Enemies don't have visible turn gauges, but you will see a warning sign next to any foe whose turn is about to come around. Best to try and deal with anyone marked this way as an urgent priority. Be aware, however, that these warning signs are also just a rough guide, and some wily foes will have surprises up their sleeve. And exploiting vulnerabilities. If you want to succeed against various enemies you'll encounter, you need to understand how best to exploit their vulnerabilities. Doing so enables you to deal up to 1.3 times the damage you would otherwise. And there are 2 types: elements, fire, water, lightning, wind, earth, light, and dark, weapon types such as daggers, swords, etc. There are a number of ways to work out an enemy's vulnerabilities. One of the easiest to buy a magnifying glass from the local shop. In fact, buy a few will make your battling life a whole lot easier. You can check the vulnerabilities of any monster you previously examined by using the battle info command during a fight, which is the Y button. But you can also examine as a freelancer. So let's have a look at doing that. So he's weak to fire and bows. Let's have Adele bap him a little bit. He's defaulting. Okay. Well, hit him with some fire. Oh, I hit both because I forgot. Adele, take a look at this flankata for me, please. It's weak to swords and staves.
Guess it's my turn.
Let's lay into this flankata here, try to get rid of it with the knife. I took 3 of our hits for that.
Here I go.
And commit with Adele here, and we'll just bring him down through the default.
Looks like we did it.
And we got underdog bonus, which is if you're significantly lower level, you get extra points for the individual on that. So 1 level, there's treat for Seth. That just lets us heal as a freelancer for a little bit of MP. Crack this open, 410p. Get a little XP in here and get some guys scanned. We got advantage because I hit him from behind. Oh, hey, fellas.
All right then.
Gain the advantage. Approach monster from behind, give you advantage. Conversely, if a monster manages to sneak up on you, they'll start with advantage instead. It's going to make all the difference to your chances, so try to make sure you're always the one with the upper hand. Okay. Let's focus on hitting the guys that are weak to Adele, with these Flanicatas. Trying to finish that off. Not quite. Any weaknesses on the Flanicatas? No. Okay, so we'll just fire the whole field. One of them. A little bit of damage. Oh, this one's gonna brave once. Throw the thunder. Nothing too major. Oh, might need to get a heal on Seth here. Let's try and deal with these orcs before they get out of hand, though. Hang on. Actually, I braved one too many times. Trying to hit him twice. Yep, got the crit. Got him down.
Okay, what's the plan?
Treat. So 20 MP, 20% of HP back.
Right, let's see.
More fire.
Away and fire your heat. Ooh, right in the soft bits.
Parents also have, as you can see, call-outs. Okay. Commit with Adele here. And just try and wipe this thing out. Just fight. There we go. Nice and easy.
That felt good.
And there's a little 2%. Give us some extra stats and all the usuals for a level up. There's mermen here. I think there's another one a little further down the coastline, though, who might be a little bit easier. Have maximum render distance on, which is nice. Let's go have a look at this fella. These guys are important. Buddy. There, it's rare monsters. You occasionally come across certain rare breeds of monster when wandering around the world. Much stronger than their fellow creatures, and waiting into battle with one unprepared can be a very bad idea. So when you spot one, make sure you're good and ready if you plan to take it on, and don't forget to save first. We're not going to take this guy on. He's really high level. There is a way you can cheese this fight. That'll come up shortly, but I just want this. I just want the knife. The equipment. Seth. Kukri. Get him a little extra damage here. Put this guy in the back.
Let's strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah. Oh, power shower. That hurts.
Here I go.
20 HP and 10% MP. Means you can actually infinitely do this if your MP is high enough. Miscellany, examine. He's probably weak to thunder, right? Yep, lightning and axes. Alright. Elvis, not quite enough to take him down, but double defaulting. Let's focus on the one that's not defaulted. Crit. Got it.
Okay, what's the plan?
Get this one. Defaulted, so he's gonna do a lot. Oh, he's double hidden. Taking a lot of damage to some power showers here. Nice dodge. Got hit. And big thunder.
That'll do nicely.
What's the plan?
Bonk.
That felt good.
Right, keep on trucking. Head back to town here and get our story continuation. They're very slow. Not all enemies are super fast, in case you hadn't noticed. Hey, guard. It gets dark, that's when the monsters really come out to play. More of them than in the daytime, and they're nastier too. You want to make it to your destination in the minimum hassle? Travel during daylight hours. But if you fancy a monster hunt, night's time's the right time. Not that I'm enjoying monster hunting for its own sake, of course. Very dangerous pastime. There's a chest over here that I want to go scoop up. Oh, got a little too close there. His hitbox is bigger than his tiny stick body. These guys are 110% weak to fire. Let's see. Weak to anything else? Staff, apparently. And they're a little tougher.
can take
Ow. Okay, that was a lot of damage. Wait a second, what are these guys? Might be time to hit the old dusty trail. Uh-oh.
You'll pay for this.
I believe. These. Oh, I remember that. That tree is not real, if I remember right. Don't hit that. That's a monster. It's a very scary monster. Ah. Oh, yeah, you can see the Elvis is kind of limping because he's down currently. Get back into town here. Keep running. Also, the people following you don't count for the monsters. It's just whoever you put in lead. Because you can move people around if you'd rather control someone else.
Help! Somebody help me!
Kid's been running
You
all day.
okay? What's the matter?
A horrible man and woman took me, but then an old man and another woman came and saved me, but then the man got attacked and now he's really badly hurt.
We'd better go help him out. Will you show us where he is?
He's over here. Crap.
Whoa! Are you okay? Wait a second. You're the guy from before.
Greetings, young seafarer.
You're hurt. We need to get you seen to right away.
'Tis not. But the princess...
What happened to Gloria? Is she okay?
The fiends took her.
Never mind that now. Let's get you to bed.
You're right. Come on.
Off to the inn.
Well, I'll be jiggled. So you're the famous Sir Sloan, eh? Lady Emma told me all kinds of wild tales about you, my man.
Oh, and how is dear Emma? Is she well?
I'm afraid she passed on 6 months ago or so.
I see. Thou wert her apprentice. Time truly does fly. Why, I can recall when the good lady studied under another herself. But forgive me, much as I would love to spend the day in fond reminiscence, alas, there are more pressing matters at hand. I must away and wrest Her Highness from the clutches of those unconscionable rogues.
Sorry, but you won't be wresting anyone from anything in your condition. I'd be surprised if you could wrest yourself out of bed.
But I must!
Well, how about I join you?
You are kind indeed, young sir, but I cannot allow it. The rogues in question are in possession of an asterisk.
Yes.
Well, that's all the more reason to go deal with them, right? Besides, I owe you after you helped me out back there at the beach.
But good sir,
I'm coming too. If there's an asterisk involved, I'm there with bells on.
We're all going.
Thine aid is appreciated, but might I ask why the asterisk would interest thee so?
Oh aye, ask away, pal. It's because of this old book, see? I found it when I was going through Lady Emma's stuff. I couldn't read a word of it when I first picked the thing up. But we've an asterisk near it, and the gobbledygook starts making sense. And I'm nothing if not nosy, so I set out on a quest to find enough of these special wee stones to read the whole thing.
Intriguing.
If I can find another asterisk and help your pal into the bargain, then everyone's a winner.
Great! Then we should leave right away.
Though it weighs heavy on my conscience to enlist the aid of strangers, I fear I have little choice. You have my thanks. Her Highness has been taken to an abandoned building north of the town. Let us make haste.
All right. Sir Sloan is accompanying the party. Not in it, by me. Note, occasional companions. You'll sometimes be joined by other characters during the course of your adventure. You won't be able to control any such guest companions, but they'll help out with the odd attack and healing spell. And adventuring 2. Tents. Tents out in the field and at save points in dungeons. One will restore all of your HP and MP and secure any status ailments. Good idea to take a few along with you when setting out on the next leg of your adventure. Buy them at all good shops, so be sure to stock up. And changing jobs. Collecting asterisks will be able to change your party members' jobs. Excuse me. Open the menu and select jobs to do so. Want to strike a good balance between the roles you assign. Oh, didn't mean to close that, but basically, sub-jobs lets you use the other things. Let's check this party chat. Fond memories. Are you sure you're okay? "'Tis not sad. Thy concern is kind indeed. Far from necessary." Really? But he's one tough old warhorse, huh? Got to be hurting pretty bad. Hey, the way he's strutting about the place, you'd never know he was flat on his behind until not so long ago. Wait, I think he might even be smiling. "Admit an old man, this indulgence, friend. It is merely that, four of us adventuring together in this manner, it brings back fond memories of old times." Exclamation point. The four of us? Ah, wait, I get you. But I am forgetting myself. Princess Gloria remains in peril. We must away. Yeah, we better get moving, huh? Hurry! Let's shake a leg. Slide out, stage left. I can only pray I will not impede these fine youngsters' progress. Wait, are you sure you're okay? Never better, lad. Never better. Now, come. Time awaits for no man. Now, I don't believe we got auto-healed here, no. So let's do this. 80 pigs to rest. Alright, hold on. We're gonna do some shopping first. Need to know that I save 80 in case I buy something that increases someone's health. Oh yeah, Elvis is in town now. First, we run into Lady Emma's old pal. Then we stumble across an asterisk. Plot's thickening, sure enough. Now we get to go and rescue a princess. How heroic we are. Adele is also over here. There she is, and Sir Sloane's down there on the corner. Let's go get Gloria and teach those creeps a lesson while we're there. Taking a kid as a hostage is crossing the line. So I'm not sure exactly what her accent is. I know it's supposed to be like something Eastern European, I think. I don't think it's supposed to be French, because it's not like thick enough. I think French is Celine. The fiends are to be found in an abandoned building to the north of town. Beware, asterisks make for formidable foes. But I have a plan, though I shall have need of your aid if it is to succeed. Oh, let's grab some equipment. Some upgrades. So I will grab one more tent. Just good to have these. Grab one teleport stone in case I need it on the way out. Magnifying glass I don't need too much of yet. Let's see, so... buy this for Adele. And yeah, you can do this, which is pretty slick. Okay, that's about all we can afford here without making it impossible to afford the... but that's fine. Getting a sword upgrade for Adele is worth. Damage is important. Alright, now we rest. The inns will also get more expensive as the game goes on, because we gotta tax the people some. Alright. There will not be any tips being read in this. This game is on an SSD. It will not be loading. Alright, full health. Fully geared up. Let's head out. Let's go find Gloria. Make sure there's nothing going on here. Yep, great. Off we go then. There's an important ability also. When did we get this? Let me check something here. Is it Divining Rod? Yeah, Divining Rod tells you how many unopened treasure chests are on the current screen. Which means, actually, hold on. Adele should have this, shouldn't she? Yes, she does. Wait. Now we can tell. Now we know how many chests there are. So there are 18 chests in this part of the world still available. So we're gonna have to work our way through those. Some of those will also be available later. Rabbits. As you can see, Sir Sloane is a little strong. Those are weak to water and knives and staves. Let's just go. Rat bits, that's what they're called. Yeah, they're a combination of rabbits and rats. Alright, cool. Wiped out the party. Let's just show off Elvis's, he's actually not terrible because we're still early on, so the damage disparity hasn't, like, really shown up yet. But, you know, he's nothing compared to Adele. Alright, there is Divining Rod for Seth as well, so if we ever need a space on Adele, we can get it. As I said, most abilities in this game cost 1 point. I like keeping this chest one on for basically the entire game, just on one person at a time. Oh yeah, also, there's that half of the map over there. We're not going to be getting to that for a little while.
We've got the upper hand, guys.
Let's see. Oh, there's a wolf.
Here I go.
Okay. Let's see. Examine the wolf. The fire and knives. 6 whole damage. So Sloane absolutely obliterates that guy.
I'm going all in.
Stab. Stab. Stab.
Did you see that? I'm amazing.
You didn't do anything, Elvis. Alright, let's head up the... Let's have a look around here. Can we get across the bridge now? I don't remember. Oh man, all these goblins are grouping up. I think we can actually stack these together if we get them all close enough together. Is this close enough? Can't remember if you can do stack fights. Really good at... Because I know you can do it with items, but I don't remember if you can do it without them. Not quite enough. Ow. Ow.
Okay, what's the plan?
Do that one before it takes its turn. Or Sloane takes care of the orc.
Right, let's see.
This actually might be a bad idea if it's a stack fight, but that's how we learn. Okay, no stack fight. Got 2 stones for that, so we can throw those at enemies. Ooh, almost got jumped.
They're wide open, get stuck in.
Almost got jumped.
I'm up, huh?
I think Adele can just, like, wipe this herself. Now Sir Sloane will probably jump in and finish anything else off.
Did you see that? I'm amazing.
Yeah, early on here, that's pretty easy to do, but as time goes on, that's going to become less and less of a valid strategy. Right, can we go across this bridge? Yes, we can. Okay. Wolf was fast, and I didn't turn all the way.
Come on, then. Let's have it.
Wanted the box.
Okay, what's the plan?
Wolves are weak to knives. Let's just try and stab our way through this.
It's nothing.
Oh, counterattack. Some enemies do have counterattacks. Yeah, counter physical attacks.
Here I go. Yeah!
Slash. 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 Flash. It's also not a 100% chance on all enemies. Right, Elvis has learned poison. Adele learns forage. So, forage. Might as well just equip this so I don't think about it later. Forage is a active ability that does searches for items. Items found depend on the new job. The stab. Some of the enemies don't go that far. Some of them will chase you to the ends of the earth. Okay, well, there's one. Thank you for this one.
Here I go.
1 and a 2, not quite. You guys are a little chunkier than the others. It's crit. That should take this one down. Only 3 enemies now. All of these guys are weak to fire. Oh, we haven't actually checked the goblins yet for fire. You can also hit the button while you're in this to just set it up. Not weak to fire. Oh, they're burning. Going all in. Thank you. Alright, let's examine this goblin so I know what it's all weak to. Water. Ow, that hurt a lot.
Here I go.
We might be able to just clear this. All in. Oh, maybe not. A little too much health on these guys. Oh, Sir Sloane got one of them.
What's next, I wonder?
Free for Seth. That was worth. Let's see what's in this box. Oh, nasty surprise. The monster box. I forgot there was monster boxes.
You're in for a treat.
Or rat bits. 3 rat bits.
Okay, then.
These are weak to knives. Not super tanky either. We're just gonna commit here and try and just like clear them out. We should get 2 of them at least. Yeah, just the one left now. Never mind. All in. Just murder.
Did you see that? I'm amazing.
Antidote and B/. Too many ethers. Okay. So let's run past these guys and let's get to the dungeon here. Oh, he was barely on the edge. He stopped running. Four gobos.
Guess it's my turn.
I love the monster designs in these games.
All right then.
I think it's just spread. It'll be fine. Elvis can get some clean up here. Blizzard! Ow. I really like hitting Adele. And she has the most health, like that's good, but...
We're actually pretty tough.
You guys, never have too many tents with you or going off adventuring outside town. Known folks who rushed off out into the wilderness unprepared, and, well, let's just say not many have made it back in one piece. Careful preparation, that's what gets people to the safety of a nice warm bed at the end of the road. And, want to hear something? A little bird tells me that undead monsters can't cope with healing magic. That's right, healing them actually hurts them. Fancy that. Monsters are so strange, aren't they? Well, I'm gonna wait for nightfall before we go inside that house, because, I want to use Elvis's ability. That is a very strong monster, and that's why it's flashing red, but we're gonna grab this box. $270. Wait. You'll notice these guys are all flashing reds because they're significantly higher level. The B is not, because I guess it's a little bit closer, but the rest of them... so we're gonna grind here on the enemies that are up here until night falls again. And then once they do that, we will, inside. And I want to get there because, as I showed earlier, the Black Mage has the lunar powered ability that gives them the power to regen MP at night. Having regenning MP on Elvis is going to make this so much easier. That gets forage. A little bit of grind in here. We can use one of our tents before we go inside to get filled up.
They're sitting ducks.
Granted, Sir Sloan might also just help out.
What's the plan?
All in.
That was a piece of cake.
Yes, neat. Gotcha. Enemies don't break, but they will slow down a little bit when you come back out, which is why that one didn't immediately jump us. Okay, well, one less.
Here I go.
And slash them through.
That was a piece of cake.
Yeah, I should put that armor that I got on someone. Forgot about it. Padded armor. Probably put it on Adele. Oh, sure, he starts with that. Cool. The hats are already on these two. He has a mana robe, which gives him extra fire and water resist and gives him some more magic attack. Padded armor on Seth, give him some defense. Yeah, you can see here. This is actually, you know, only 2 extra damage for a lot of defense down. This goes a little more aim and one more crit chance, but nothing too crazy. Let's see. Did you get a bronze bangle? Who's that on? No, that's on Adele. That's why she has so much HP, because they each give HP depending on the type, and also some defenses. Oh, missed a chest. Yep, leather cap. It's actually really nice to have here. Let's get that on Adele. Give her some extra defense. Flame.
Ha! Looks like luck's on our side.
Hello.
Here I go.
You can also hit A to skip the opening animation. I forgot about that. Countered. 3 swings to down. I really wish you would have hit the wolf. That's fine. We got it.
Easy.
Okay.
They're wide open.
More brave. Okay.
What's the plan?
Delete this goblin. Okay, what kind of magic are you weak to? Fire?
Come and get it.
Burn. No countering that.
Another one faced just a big one, did you?
Now it's nighttime. Dang it.
Let's see what you're made of, eh?
Oh, thank you for the using heal. Okay. Ow. I want to deal with the ones that are weak. There's less enemies means less problems. Fire and water here. I'd rather go for the fire since we got 2 enemies that are undefaulted. Nice cleanups for Sloane.
Here I go.
Not enough to take that down, but Adele should be. There we go. Takes one of the rampants. Just tap this one with some weapons. There we go.
Always just a bookworm, did you?
Oh, I got a potion out of that. And there's the save here. Let's get in there.
So what's the plan? Princess Gloria's being held hostage, right?
Indeed she is, fair maiden. 'Twill be necessary for me to enter alone and begin negotiations, lest the brigands suspect foul play. However, at a suitable juncture, I shall create a distraction, allowing your merry band to swoop in and rescue Her Highness.
A distraction, eh? And how do you plan to do that?
With this. 'Tis a sorcerer's stone that upon firm impact emits a most dazzling light. I shall cry out, "By the light of the sun, and by these words shalt thou know to enter." The princess knoweth well this phrase. 'Tis one we have long since settled upon, and by it shall know to close our eyes full tight.
Nice. So we just wait for the signal, then it's go time, right?
Precisely. I shall be counting on you.
Alright. Here's our first dungeon. To fight or to flee. A couple ways of finding out if a monster you're facing can be easily dealt with. Look for a red glow around your opponent before battle, and note whether you earn an underdog bonus after battle. Both these mean you're a little underpowered to be facing that opponent. It might be better off avoiding them in the future, or leveling up before facing them again. Note if your opponent tries to run away before battle. In this case, you're overpowered, and you should probably move on to more challenging pastures. Though eventually, you want to grind on those people. New party chat? Praise for the princess. Thou seems somewhat anxious, lad. Better that thou wert calm. Vexation doth dull the sword arm, after all. I know. Fret not unduly on Princess Gloria's account. Her Highness is a good deal hardier than she might at first seem. 'Twas ere thus, why, remember when she was but 5 years old. Zephyr, a fine steed for whom the princess had developed a surpassing fondness, lay ready to breathe her last. She was a wondrous creature, gentle as the breeze for which she was named, and she died in just the manner she had lived. Simply closed her eyes, made as if to sleep. The princess, who had attended to every moment of her dear friend's passing, spake such fine words when the moment came at last. Enjoy your rest, Zephyr, and do not worry about us. We will miss you, but we will always treasure your memory. One so young to put her companion's feelings before her own in such a manner. Oh, she was really just 5? Indeed she was. First, I thought perhaps she knew not what it was to die. But no. Soon enough, she set about weeping. She knew right enough. Knew all too well. At that moment I saw for the first time just what kind heart she possessed. One so precious must be kept from harm at all costs. Don't worry. We'll get her out of there. You'll see. We will indeed, lad. By the sacred oath I made as her servant and protector. Oh yeah, I can't hit a save here because this is not a save point. We gotta find a save point inside the dungeon. Okay, so let's have a look around here. So, chest here. There are 3 chests on this floor. Teleport stone, very useful. Here's our first enemy. Any enemies will just spawn if you, in any area you're not on the screen. So, if you see that happening, that's what it is. Alright, well, Sir Sloane deleted one of those mammoths. Let's have a look at the Mageling A here. Oh, that's a new goblin as well. Okay, let's grab the Mageling. Lightning and knives. Let's just throw out a casual thunder here and see what we can do. And we'll have a look at the chopper as well. Water. Ow.
Okay, what's the plan? Okay.
And nice and simple.
Crikey, we're actually pretty tough.
Keep on trucking. These guys will give us good XP for what we need to do here. Let's check each room, make sure there's no items in them. If you want to fight this guy, but I want to let him turn around first. There we go.
Let's put the boot in.
Okay, what's the plan?
Stab. And Sir Sloan.
That was a piece of cake.
You don't get the bonuses that the first game had anymore either, which is unfortunate for grinding. Made it go a little bit quicker because if you could clear things out quick enough, get extra rewards, more XP, more money, more job points. But unfortunately not in this one. I think that's a different goblin again?
There's no way
You
we're
have
losing
one.
this one.
Yeah, he's got the axe, okay. Just glows funny in the light.
Okay then.
Nothing too bad.
I'm amazing.
Just a level 4 with Seth. Nothing in this room at all. Up the hallway. Towards a goblin. Yeah, we'll just fight this straight on. Oh, he's weak for us, apparently. Have a look around the floors here. That looks like just a bedroom. There's some stairs there, it looks like. Yeah, so we can come here later, but let's beat this out first. Ooh, there's an armor.
Okay then.
Ghost Knight. Weak to light and axes. Also Sir Sloan. Nice crit, Adele. You guys are weak to water. Water. Ow.
Guess it's my turn.
Nice.
Someone's getting stronger.
There's 4 for Seth. And XP scales in such a way that's really nice, so your characters tend to catch up quite quickly. Let's have a wander about here. So step 1, let's grab this chest. Need to go this way. Thankfully the game does always leave the objective on screen so you know where you're going. In mandatory dungeons at least. There are a couple of optional dungeons that you'll need to scour through for, but let's have a look downstairs here. Get some extra... yep. I remember there was something here. There's a fake wall. Nasty surprise. Monster chest.
We won't be going easy on you.
Gargoyle.
Okay then.
Have a look here. Bronze goils. Lightning and wind, it looked like there. Yeah. Lightning, wind, staff. Pretty resilient to physical attack. Thunder!
Oh, did you underestimate us?
Almost to level 5 with the jobs for Adele and Elvis Francisca. This might be good for Adele. Let's have a look. Axes are less accurate, but they do more damage. Usually, yeah. So, not quite as good because we don't have the scaling. It does have some increased crit rate, but it's not as good because she's better with the blade. See, for Seth, though, is the axe worth using? Not really. We'll just hold on to that for now. That might be useful for an axe class later. Oh, hey, here's another gargoyle. A bap.
There's no way we're losing this one.
Oop. And the prayer. Weak to water and light. Who would think? Anything here weak to sword? No. A lot of stuff here. Oh, she counters. Man, I really wish you would have actually hit something here. There's a lot of guys on this map. Big cast. Nothing dealt with immediately here. Oh, stop hitting Elvis.
Guess it's my turn.
Seth is under Dread. Interesting. I don't know what Dread does. I'll have to check the list. That one at least. Dread is cleansed. Okay, let's do some clear out. That, not quite enough for that guy, but he's defaulting. Hope we got enough? Yeah, we do. All in. Nice crit. Nice double crit.
You guys are good at this.
Elvis learns Lunar Power. Dell gets Dungeon Master. Both of these are pretty okay. They are abilities, both of them. So, number 1, we have Lunar Powered for Elvis with MP, your magic attack, your evasion, and your luck are increased. And spoiler alert, in the Final Fantasy spin-off, there is going to be a white mage that has the opposite route. Dungeon Master for Adele is nullified terrain inflicted damage. These are pretty rare, so we're not going to be keeping it equipped for most dungeons, but got room now, and there's no reason not to have it. Hit this knight in the face. Just this guy. Oh, that hurt.
Did you see that?
Yeah, let me check what Dread does. I believe I can do that in the travel log. Memories. Victorious. Let's see. Oh yeah, you have a job using here as well. No, you're in. Here we are. So, poison deals damage, blindness makes your physical attacks less likely, silence makes you unable to cast, sleep means you can't act, paralysis means you can't act, but for a different way. If you take damage, sleep will also wake up. Dread makes your character unable to use Brave or Default, that's what it is, and decreases their BP, and they can't increase their BP beyond 0. Berserk increases your physical attack by 50%, your physical defense is reduced by 30%, and you can only use the attack command. Confusion causes you to do random actions. Charm causes you to perform actions to benefit the enemy. Contagion causes the character to lose a little MP every turn. I don't remember Contagion, actually. Freezing, unable to act for a while and take a little bit of damage. Stop makes them unable to act for a little while. That one is only fixed by time passing. Can't cure that one. And Slow just slows the character down. Doom means they're going to die after a number of terms pass, as seen by the number there. And Daub is your resistance to all elements goes down by 1. Freelancer, good healers. Abilities White Mages don't have access to in order to cure status ailments and restore MP. And they can, and their justice ability allows them to survive lethal blows and fight another day. So yeah, it just lets you look in here. Recommended abilities. Combine JP up and JP up and up to enjoy an impressive 1.7 times boost in job points earned. Yeah, so that's an important part of these. Forgotten that they at level 9 they get JP up, which is all of your jobs get 1.2, and JP up and up, this goes 1.5, and they do stack. But that's going to be a later grind. I will grind these out, probably off stream, because, you know, we're going to be playing Phoenix Wright tomorrow. So I might do a little bit of level grinding after we get through the opening bits here. I forgot to actually go in the frickin' room. And, well, I bumped him. This might just be vision. Okay. It's a mageling.
What's the plan?
One less enemy. Just make sure everything's minimized. You start slow, that's a very good one to deal with. Thunder.
Eat sorcery. Like that.
And there's Lunar Power, giving us 11 power back each turn. Shelling each other. Get rid of the gargoyle before it does anything else.
Still standing.
Just commit to everything here. We counter specifically the attack command, that's right.
We did it, guys.
Okay. First Sloan should heal her since she's under half now. Okay, yeah, there's nothing else here. No hidden walls. There's still 3 more, but it's in a different part of the basement. Keep on moving here. There's 1 more up on this floor. We already got that one. Tap these guys.
Outmaneuvered them.
For Sloan.
Here I go.
Guess it's my turn.
Yeah, so you can kind of get MP going here. Once we get access to White Mage, Dungeon Master for Seth, we'll start getting everyone lunar powered and the White Mages solar powered to make ourselves constantly regenning MP and just a base boost to all of our stats. The right way to go. Let's go the wrong way first. Hello, Mr. Armor. There's our last chest.
We've got the upper hand, guys.
Thank you for the heal. Ow. Just beat the gargoyle down.
Okay then.
Oh, he took my BP away with the frickin' dread. These guys are weak to light, right? Yeah, so it doesn't really matter what we toss out here. Let's go single target, and then single target on the other one. It lets us do a little more damage.
Thought it was just a bookworm, did you?
More XP, keep on trucking. Just last one for this floor. Too many ethers. Those will come in handy to prep before primary combat. 3 chests there on the left. That's all the remaining. Okay, start moving quicker when you get close. Oh, there's a lot of them.
Okay, what's the plan?
There's a lot of them. Excuse me. Try and deal with the prayer as quick as possible so he doesn't start casting. Got a wizard monkey gang over here. Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Thunder!
Another one bites the dust.
Thank you for the wake up on the weakest way possible. And just go on a stabbing spree. Nice and clean.
Too easy.
Run in. Armor here. I don't know if that'll count as back because he turned at the last second.
There's no way we're losing.
Nope, just brave.
Okay, what's the plan?
This guy first because he's a dagger. Adele. You guys are annoying. Should have enough 69. Nice job, Elvis.
I'm amazing.
More physical damage than I remember, but I guess it's because we're super early in the game. Well, he turned the wrong way.
We've got the upper hand, guys.
Okay. This goblin before it gets a turn. It's fine that she gets shredded after the first hit because she's already spent the BP. Almost a 6 for Adele. Let's get our free chests here. Number 1 is a dart. Number 2, 570 pegs. And number 3 is a round shield. It's on Seth. Costs a little bit of speed, a little bit of aim, a little bit of crit, but it gives us 70 more health and 7 more defense and 8 more magic defense. We want to pivot Adele onto the... How much does it cost her? 2 attack for 13 more defense and a bunch more HP. Probably worth it, especially if we're going to be heading into something spookier here, like a boss fight. Yeah, it's just not quite as good as the other weapons I picked up. Francisca's unfortunately too heavy for him. Any accessories spare? No, just double check to make sure I've got everything. All geared out. Elvis isn't holding anything. Alright, hold on. You can have your dagger back. Because Elvis is not using his other hand. Here we go. Always want him... So, casters are the ones that I do generally like to dual wield because their magic is an inherent stat that scales a lot stronger rather than anything else. I apparently found something.
Watch out, guys.
Here I go.
Try and get rid of the Ghost Knight before he gets a turn, and Sir Sloan might jump in. Not yet. Go Thunder to that one. Just take care of one, then hopefully Sir Sloan will kill one. Healing Seth, that's fine.
Okay, what's the plan?
Might be have enough juice here to just cut our way through. Yeah. Shell is magic, not physical.
Every way I get more awesome.
Right. Yeah, the goblin runs. Alright, let's keep looking. Alright, these guys are too weak now. Super worth the fight. Up we go. Find a save point, that's usually the signal that the boss is there.
Still no sign of him. Where is the useless old fart?
Calm yourself, Dag. Becoming flustered at a time like this will only benefit our enemies. He almost got the better of you, it is true. But you will prevail in the end. You always do.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. And when I do, we'll have the wind crystal. And that little beauty's gonna make the both of us filthy, stinking rich!
So Australian.
You do not care that your actions might bring about untold calamity.
Pull the other one. That Calamity stuff's just a load of bull dust some drongo made up so they could keep the crystals for themselves.
I can assure you that it is no such thing. You have seen the state of the oceans for yourself. Does that not concern you at all?
It couldn't concern me less, you Madge. It'll
Your
take more than a
Madge?
couple of waves to put me off making the big bucks.
Oh, how can you possibly be so short-sighted?
Dungeon portals. When you're in a dungeon, you'll occasionally come across a bright blue circle on the ground. Special portals that can whisk your party to and from the dungeon entrance in an instant. It can be really useful if you need to pop out onto the field and rest up in a tent, or travel back to town and upgrade your equipment. Use them as staging posts to help you progress safely through the more dangerous dungeons. Yeah. Touch this here, and it brings us back. Start, and there's another one here, so we can just use it. Step outside here. Pop a quick save. Just to make sure that our progress that we've made isn't lost. Then just step right back in, because we're doing alright. We don't need to go buy a bunch of gear. We're doing okay here. We should be fine to wrap through the rest of the fight. Run along now. Big room here. Chests in the corners, probably. Let's see. Armor. Prayer. Prayer. Nothing else important in the room. We'll get this guy out the way. Thank you, Sir Sloan. That is the annoying one.
Okay.
1 and 2. Not quite enough. It's got like 1 HP, doesn't it? 6.
Eat sorcery.
We'll eat this one and then pass that one.
I'm up, huh?
Got to hit the brave on her.
Still standing.
Sir Sloan.
Did you see that? Hey, I'm amazing. I'm just getting started here.
5 for Elvis. Got a barrel helm. Those are heavy, I think. Yeah, you can see it's got the weight symbol, which means it's heavier armor. But Adele can wear it. That puts her to cap. Those are a good chunk of defense. That's what I was looking at with the shield before anyway. That works just fine for me. Prayer in here. Oh, he's coming outside. Okay. Hey, bud.
Let's put the boot in. Here I go.
Okay, let's see. Who's weak to daggers here? No one. Okay. Let's try and get rid of the prayer before it does anything crazy.
What's the plan?
You guys like to cast spells. And I don't like it when they cast spells. I'll get some MP back here on Elvis. Yeah, these guys usually like to start with shell.
Too easy.
Shell doesn't do a whole lot in that particular scenario. Middle route here might actually be the correct route. Let's see.
Ha! Looks like luck's on our side.
Okay. Got 2 guys here weak to water. Adele's turn first. Thunderstone. Stabs back, causes the dread, that's fine. Would have preferred not 2 stab backs, but we can work with it. Finish that one off. Got 3 whole HP. Fire on Elvis. Tap the button, but it's fine. Elvis' turn before that does.
Oh, did you underestimate us?
Okay, let's have a look here. Here we go. There's some loot here. Nothing in this room but the armor guy. 2 chests in this room. Both the chests on the floor. Longsword. And a tent. Beautiful. The longsword might actually be good to equip onto Seth here. Too heavy. That's a little too heavy. Adele is capped on her weight as well, I believe. Yeah, so I can't put the second longsword on her. But we have an extra one, should we need it in the future.
We've got the upper hand, guys.
Let's deal with these things. I really wish you would heal Elvis.
You rang?
Alright, physical spree, let's go Elvis. Bonkin spree. Oh my lord, that thing barely lived. Let's hack down on Adele.
Still standing.
Strip 2
That was a
BP.
piece of cake.
Alright. Let's see here. Run on down here. gargoyle. We can get a jump on him. The back hitbox, I will say, is very small in this game. You really gotta like get right on it if you want to get that advantage.
That was a piece of
It can be a little difficult. It's not like diagonally behind, it's like you better be straight behind them. Okay, here's the save point. The armor still wants to fight, so we still got a little bit of XP room. Thank you for the heal, Sir Sloan. Fight these guys first.
Okay then.
Go to the Mageling. And then this guy might get a turn. Let's see. I mean, I might as well just blast him here. We're gonna use a tent here to pop up. We're pretty close actually on a level for Seth. Let me try and get this level for Seth before we go in, just because I want some extra goodies. Just lives on literally 1 HP. It's literally 1 HP. That one's down at least. Bonk.
Did you see that? I'm amazing.
One or two more, and we're good to go.
Eat sorcery.
I meant to go split there, but it's fine. I think Adele and Seth can deal with this.
What's the plan?
Yeah, nice and easy.
Looks like we did it.
One more. One in this room yet? Not yet? Okay. There we go. One just on the edge of my screen.
Let's put the bed.
Nice. Oh, there's
what's
a lot of them. Okay, taking a little damage.
Here I go.
Deal with each one as they come. And one. And two. Ow. Ow. And
Everyone okay?
that also gets levels for Elvis and Adele in their jobs. Get Lucky Charm and Fyra, which will actually make this next little section a little bit simpler. So, what is that for? We'll equip this for now. Okay. You got Fyra, which is again just extra fire. And Lucky Charm increases her luck for 5 turns. Luck affects your crit rate. Can we check the stats in here? Does this have stats? Dungeon portals, better until they change out. No, it does not. Might be in equipment. We can check stats here. No. Yeah, I don't remember what exactly luck entails. Wait, here we go. Attributes. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't super detail it all out. But I think it's like crit rate and stuff. Here we are, save points. As a save point, game, as the name suggests, lets you save your progress while exploring a dungeon. You can also use a tent here to rest and heal up, and you'd be well advised to do so. Save points are often strategically placed for big battles. The game is informing you, yes, we put the save point here because there is a boss fight. Things get hairy in a dungeon, there isn't a save point or a portal close at hand, use a teleport zone. Instantaneous escape. So, first of all, tent. Get ourselves filled up. And then save our game. Alright, let's go do the boss fight.
Hear me, villains! I have brought to you the fabled jewel as requested. Now, prove that thou art as good as thy word. Allow the princess to go free.
Not until we have seen the crystal. Dag.
On it.
Back, rogue. The princess. Release her unto me.
First the crystal. And please, do not try anything foolish. Your precious princess will only suffer all the more.
Come on, Gramps. Hand it over.
Very well. The Princess Gloria, by the light of the sun!
Flashbang.
Ah, me eyes!
Go, go, go!
You okay, Gloria?
It's you. Thank you. Yes.
Maybe want to bap those two. They're just kind of blinded. Run away!
Princess, thou art unhurt, I pray.
I'm quite all right. Thank you, Sir Sloane.
Can we leave the pleasantries for later? We need to get out of here.
Curses.
Did you really think we would not be prepared for some manner of cheap trickery? So sorry to disappoint you.
For battle.
And you know, we really would have let you go unharmed if you had handed over the crystal as requested. But that is out of the question now. You have upset us, and therefore we must teach you a lesson. A very painful lesson.
Too bloody right we must. You've half blinded me here.
Oh, for goodness sake. Pull yourself together, Dag.
I'll be right, boss. Just a bit blindsided by these Drongo's dirty tricks is all. You'll pay for that.
Damn. It can't end like this. We were so...
Crystal glow.
What the?
Can it truly be?
It's time. We're in space.
Where am I?
You who heed my call.
Wait. That's the voice I heard after I fell into the sea.
Orpheus.
Hear me. I am wind, the sigh of the land made crystal.
The wind crystal? So that thing Sir Sloane was carrying is talking to me?
It is. It was I whose breath bore you to this place. But there were those who would have seen you sunk forever, who cut your life's thread short.
What? Wait a minute. Are you trying to tell me I died back there?
I am. But you are here now. Your thread retied, rewoven. My power made it so. And now it is time to choose.
Choices.
Embrace oblivion and allow the coming of calamity. Or make a stand and fight for your survival. Should you choose the latter, you need only step into the light. If you seek the sweet release of death instead, you need only wait for it to wrap its arms around you.
Well, there's only one thing to do here. We gotta go punch those guys.
Lies, delusions, credulity, isolation, all the absurd imperfections of the human world await you. There is still time to change your mind, to forego the suffering and surrender yourself to eternal peace. But no, you choose the harder path. You are bold.
Music.
Courageous. This being so, I grant my power unto you. Go forward and accept your destiny.
The result of receiving the Wind Crystal's blessing, Seth can now perform special abilities.
What just happened?
What was that light?
A revelation. The crystal's blessing. And that can mean only one thing. Thou art one of us. A hero of light.
Oh boy, a bot. Second gang.
Ready, everyone?
Welcome to the first boss fight.
You are ready to suffer, I hope.
Oh man,
A lot of damage on Gloria immediately. Alright, so those lucky enough to receive the Crystal's Blessing become able to perform incredible special abilities. These will differ depending on your current job, but every single one is amazing. Go ahead and give it a try. This one's on the house, but you'll usually need to meet certain job-specific conditions in order to access special abilities, such as performing a given action a specified number of times. Alright, we need to start on Selene, because she's the white mage, and we need her to not heal him. Note the music changes.
Leave this to me. I'll give it all I got.
All out assault. Everyone gets damage as long as Seth's theme is playing here. The buffs from this special attack will stay active.
You reckon you're pretty tough, don't ya? But you're no match for us, I can tell you that much.
Don't get cocky, Dag.
After the stunt they pulled before? Not likely. I'm gonna make him pay for being so sneaky. I'm gonna make him pay 100 times over.
And this arena is the Asterisk boss fight arena. Protect, so he has physical defense up.
What's the plan?
Special ability stat boost. You'll notice the music changes in your form of special ability. That's your cue to go bananas. Your entire party will enjoy stat boost while the music is playing. Your stat boost will vary depending on the special ability performed. Let's examine Selene. Fire and knives. Examine Dag. Lightning and knife.
Right, let's see.
Alright. She's weak to fire, so let's throw fires on her.
Eat sorcery.
Big damage.
Very well.
Treat yourself.
Should do it. I'm up, huh?
Okay then.
For Sloan, I really would wish you would hit her. She's gonna to herself. Just keep treating yourself. Gloria, oh, she has a bow. So, taunt. Yeah, that's annoying, but we can do this. And so, he's really bad at that, yeah. Cure on both. That means it's split. She is taunted. Adele is no longer taunted. Focus on Elena. They're both coming up here. I'm actually going to ult.
You rang?
Okay, so he's still taunted.
Something must be done.
Get him up. The Phoenix down. Seth, heal him.
Back in the game.
He's gonna keep curing. Eventually she will run out of MP.
Guess it's my turn.
He is stepping up. We're gonna try and burn her down here before he can get finished. What's you default? You're pretty defenseless here. Protecting him again.
What's next, I wonder?
Walk up in case he does something crazy here. Okay, he's really saving up. He is really saving up here.
Here I go.
Just diver. Here he goes. Heal bash. Or stone. He's just like on Elvis. Oh, thank you, Sir Sloan. Big fire. Big damage on her. Let's go for a potion for Adele here.
This might help.
Here I go.
Very low. Let's see if we can finish her off. Not quite. Okay, he's taunting, doing his double taunt. She's curing up. He's not got much left in her, I don't think.
Let me see.
Oh, I need to examine Dag before he goes down. Oh, I already did, okay. He's actually not usually the one who goes down first, but it looks like he's going to be this time.
Too close for comfort.
He's spending a turn to catch up.
What's the plan?
Might be time to commit. Maybe not. Let's see. Yeah, I can't really get anything too crazy. Just go in on Dag. He's weak to thunder. Yeah, just try and bring him down here.
There, there.
Forcing her to focus on curing him is fine. He's gonna start doing his defense chain here.
Too close for comfort.
Here I go.
Can't do that until he saves up 4. Oh, never mind. He just insta-shield bashed. I'll go treat here. Let's just get him a little bit of extra health. Really want that white mage stone. I really want it. Oh god, she's just... let's default up here. Yeah, he's doing that. Oh, big damage. I don't know if it's time to commit still, because, like...
This should help.
He's still got mana.
I have to protect myself.
MP do you have, girl? Knock it off. Right. Okay, he's doing his double taunt. Still curing. She had to focus cure herself. Oh, Dag's low probably after that. Yeah, he is. Let's see if we can bring him down. 231. 183. Full commit. Dex out.
You got me.
Dag,
You
can you
really
stand?
got me. Not quite. I'll be right though. Probably.
How could you do this to poor Dag? You will pay.
Very well.
1 second. 2 bots. What's that message not getting deleted? Oh. It's not showing up on stream, but there's a bot who got like auto caught by chat, like the auto catcher. And now we just run her out of MP because she doesn't have any offensive abilities. She just is a white mage.
Oh no, not yet.
Had enough yet?
It's our party. Seth gets Lucky Charm. Full team finally in front of you. Here's our asterisks. White Mage. White mages support others with restorative magic, making them invaluable additions to any party. Notable abilities include Cure, which is a heal, and Protect, which gives you 15% physical defense. Important to note, stats cannot be increased beyond 200% of their base value, so stack up. And, very important one here, Vanguard. Vanguards can protect the party by drawing enemy attention and bearing the brunt of incoming attacks. They have Defang, performs a physical attack on a target and decreases their physical attack by 7% for 5 turns. Stats can't go below 65%. And Enrage, which taunts. Next 2 turns, you have to attack.
Ah, we'll get you back for this! Hey! Not so fast!
Sir Sloane! Time to make a swift exit.
No! Wait!
Right.
Sir Sloane! You're okay, right?
"'Tis not, lad. Worry not."
All right, let's get out of here before they come back with more of their friends.
Gloria joins the party. Now we have our full team. Our party chat, leading from the front. Hey! Wait, oh, will ya? What's the matter, Elvis? Can you lot walk a wee bit slower? I'm absolutely jaggered. Very close to another word, Elvis. You know what, maybe we should take things a little slower. Not because Elvis can't hack the pace, but because, well, we only just set you free, Gloria. You probably need a little while to get the blood moving through your legs, right? No concern is appreciated, but I am quite well, thank you. And I find our current pace to be perfectly comfortable. You're made of sterner stuff than me. There I was thinking princesses were pampered sorts who needed treating with kid gloves. Guess I kind of thought that too. Seriously, what century are you two from? I was taught that a princess should always lead from the front. And thou didst learn thy lesson right well, my lady. Someone's voice actor is Dunban for Xenoblade Chronicles. I have not played Xenoblade. It's on my list, but I have never gotten around to it. But the fact that Ubis doth struggle to maintain our current base cannot and must not be ignored. Leading from the front is all well and good, but one must also ensure that those behind are able to follow. You are correct, as always, Sir Sloan. We must slow our pace so that no one is left behind. I was basically carrying a party. I mean, he kind of does early on. He helps a lot with damage and with, like, panic solutions with his items. Well, not as much as a wee stop-off at a tavern, maybe, but aye, it's a start. I reckon I'm starting to sound like the pampered one. Round up your game, Elvis. Yeah, get your butt in gear, old man. Now let's also save here, after we did the fight. Full team on, let's also get these new job stuff on. Alright, so, number 1, we want you on Vanguard, because it's crazy but good, and we want you on White Mage, we'll get you on Black Mage as your sub-job, we'll do some leveling of this off-stream later, and I want you to have sub-job White Mage, just for a panic healer, and we'll also have Adele on main Vanguard here for a little bit. Get our 4th upgrade here. So let's go Francisca. I'm going to focus on Seth for gearing on this particular class because this is the one that I intend for him to be on pretty long term here. Oh, that overweights her, doesn't it? She starts with 2 accessories. Her Feather Mantle, though, is a -weight accessory, which is nice. Those are fairly rare. We don't have a good weapon to give her that really affects her magic well here, though. Okay, then she's still statted up the way we need her to be, right? Okay, yeah, now, because we've got a higher stuff here with other weapons, though, physical attack is better off of the dagger. So let's just go all in on double longswords with Adele. Game did away with random encounters. Yeah, it did. You can kind of stab them in the back there on the front. I'm on 2 minds because the previous game has the option where you can adjust it anytime you want, so it's nice you can just crank it up for grinding, or you can just turn it off if you want to just walk places, but this works fine as well. I have already beaten this game many years ago when it first came out. We're just doing a replay here for the upcoming remake of the first game. We can just teleport Stone out of here. His voice actor is Morgana. That is correct, yes. Oh, there's a new guy here. Guard, you must have put all your eggs in the basket when preparing squad for battle, you know? Offensive specialists, defensive types, medics, needed a lot if you want to be ready for any eventuality. Not just me, it says so. Generations of soldiers who learn this stuff the hard way. A well-balanced team is 10 times as effective as any gaggle of one-trick ponies. Don't believe me? Stick a squad whose specialties are all the same against an enemy they're not prepared for. Total carnage. On the reverse, though, if you go up against enemies that are only got one thing... Yeah, that's an interesting fight. That's going to be a little ways out here, though. Probably be on a further stream, because that's a little further. I'm also going to quickly BRB for the restroom break, so be right back. I am back. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to Halcyon. Oh, hello, rabbit. Oh, the wolf is still angry. Surprised these guys are still at level. Oh, there's 4 of them, that's why. So Sloane.
Guess it's my turn. Okay.
Very well.
Okay. Shoot this guy twice. Bolting. Okay, well, got a little bit of damage on me there, but it's fine.
Looks like we did it.
There's our underdog bonus on the level 1 jobs. Leveled up, so that's Shield Bash for Seth, Protection for Gloria, and Shield Bash for Adele. She can't use the Shield Bash because I'm dual wielding swords, but fine. Okay.
It doesn't look like Dag and Selena came back this way. We should be okay for now.
They'll not pose much of a threat without their asterisks anyway.
I must take this opportunity to make a report to His Majesty. He will wish to strengthen the city guard.
I will join you. Thank you all so much for coming to my aid.
Hey, don't mention it. You did the same for me once, remember?
Aye, and with 2 shiny new asterisks to show for our efforts.
Oh, before you go, Sir Sloane, I wanted to ask you about what you said back there. About the crystal's blessing?
Ah, but of course. 'Tis a matter of great import, yet one which, alas, will not suffer a brief explanation. Perhaps we might speak of it upon my return.
Sure. I can wait.
You are a gentleman.
Alrighty. How about us lot go about our business as well and meet back at the inn? I have a few things to take care of myself.
Very well. Until
Right,
then.
split the party. Nothing ever goes wrong. Party go their separate ways. So, side quests. Be sure to help out those in need. Talking to people with blue speech bubbles over their heads will enable you to undertake special side quests. Of course, completing them, you'll learn more about various characters' backstories and occasionally acquire some unique items while you're at it. So good questing. It's a rewarding experience in every sense of the word. And the Travelogue. Travelogue is a section of the menu gives you access to details of any quests you've undertaken, settings related to quest markers, events and party chat scenes you've previously come across, and any tutorials you've unlocked. Always a good place to go if you're ever in the need of a nudge in the right direction. So, as the game showed, there's a blue quest right here. Also, if you zoom out, the game will show you where the blue quests are. You can see them nice and easily. Hey, Elvis. Good things about fresh produce here in Calcionia, but my expectations have been well and truly surpassed. I'll bet this stuff makes for a tasty drink too. Yeah, can't wait to try a local beverage in Louisville. Okay, so we can also do some upgrading here. So number 1, we want to get some Wizard's Rods on some folks here. So let's get 2 of these, go purchase and equip. 1 goes here, and 1 goes here. Love that you can do this. It's so nice. Okay, let's see here. Oh, let's see. Get some shields on our tanks, maybe. Maybe. Let's get this. Well, number 1. Make sure her hand isn't empty. So yeah, there's like something going on. These are how we use some of this stuff. Oh yeah, the barrel helm I should check and see. Looks like Seth can wear that right now as it stands. Mana robe. Not actually better than the pilgrim's robe she has. Padded armor, lamellar armor. Nice for the tanks. 140 each. Let's focus on weapons first though. Let's make sure everyone's good and set. 1 or 2 wizard's rods. I think we're actually okay. Let's get a broadaxe for Seth. 500 for another one. Yeah, sure. There. Then a second one would not really benefit at all on the offhand. Okay. Then daggers. Whatever. Armor. Here, let's see. If we can upgrade for defense. That overloads Elvis. Can't wear Mystic Hood because it's a little too heavy still. Pilgrim's Hat would overweigh her as well. I have to go get some leveling on here. Now we got access to the Flame, Ice, and Thunder Talismans. I believe these are basically everywhere for the rest of the game. Star Pendant gives poison immunity, and the Silver Glasses gives blind immunity. All very nice to have. Let's see. Yeah, that's a good thing. Okay, let's try to compare against offhands here. Okay, Star Pendant. So, let's see. Silver Glasses. Blind immunity is pretty good. Expensive, though. Res Power is cool, but she already has 2. I kind of want to save a little bit here on that front. Don't really need anything too crazy here. We'll take a couple of eye drops, a couple echo herbs, a couple animators just in case anything goes wrong. And then, yeah, getting kind of close on our weight here, so let's see what we have, because I did also pick up some other stuff. So the Barrel Helm, for example, is overload for Seth. I've got an Onadel already. Yeah, she's at her cap here with the shield equipped. Okay. I don't have anything spare playing around here. So this will do for now. Let us get our heal here. Heal up. Already have the chest in there. There's no chest more on this map. Chat with Adele. I don't want to state the obvious, but there sure are a lot of people here. Think we should try talking to some of them? It is in fact what we should do, Adele, as there's a side quest kid right here. Okay. Oh, it's in the building. In the store. There. The old lady. Wonder where that nice young man's got to. There's something I wanted to show him. Borrowing the boat. Really saved my skin from those monsters, you know? How about take my old boat out on as a little thank you? Go on, hop aboard and explore the sea. Ooh. Teleport stones.
Hey there. Are you all right now, ma'am?
Hmm? Oh, it's you. You really saved my skin back there, you know. I'll have to think of some way of paying you back.
Oh, there's no need for anything like that.
I won't hear of it. Imagine a debt like that left unsettled. But what to give you? Hold on. You're a sailor, aren't you?
I am. How did you know that?
Well, you could hardly be anything else, dear. Right, come along with me. I've got something to show you. Here you go. A little boat to say thank you.
A boat? Oh, no, ma'am. It's too much.
Nonsense. I want you to have it. I don't get much use out of it at my age, anyway. And besides, the old girl would prefer to have a handsome young fellow like you at the helm, I'm sure.
You're right about her being old. But she's in great condition from what I can see.
She's wonderful, isn't she? And sturdy as anything, too, I can promise you that. Not ocean-going sturdy, perhaps, but fine as long as you don't stray too far from shore. What say you hop on board and give her a whirl?
All right, you've convinced me. Don't mind if I do?
All right.
That's the spirit. Who knows what awaits over the horizon, eh? Or who you might meet.
This is part of the online integration for this game. Sending out the boat on expeditions, you can choose to use online functionality. While this is not necessary, expedition taken online will yield slightly better results. Use online functionality. Please note your profile name and your character's name will be shared when you go online. Yes. What these do is you kind of just set it up going in the background, and you just periodically get free stuff. You can turn the online off. Set it on the voyage, something was spotted. And ahoy, I met someone. It's to a treasure. You just keep meeting people, and this basically goes on in real time in the background. This first time it just speed runs it for you so you can see how it works.
Well, how did the old girl treat you?
Beautifully. She sails like a dream. Which is why I can't accept your offer. She's too good to just give away.
You can't? Fine. If it makes you feel better, how about I lend her to you instead? I'll look after her, and you give me a shout whenever you want to take her out. Just come and find me and say the word. It's really no trouble, dear.
Well, I guess that would work. Thanks.
Right, then. I suppose I'd better be heading back to town.
Okay, ma'am. Oh, try to steer clear of any monsters this time.
I'll do my best.
Alright, quest complete. 2 teleport stones. Got our Sea Legs achievement to complete an exploratory mission. Alright. Cash all this in. We got a pretty stone. Small experience orb. Yeah, this is part of the values. These let you catch up your character to find JP orbs. Very useful. And booster buns, which gives you increased HP. Booster buns, whatever the stat says, gives you a boost in that. Congratulations, you've gained access to a boat, which means you can go exploring. This is a great way of earning rewards based on the time you spent playing the game. Expeditions can last up to 3 hours, so it's well worth setting sail before heading out of the house. Exploring has many benefits. For example, you can discover experience boosting orbs, JP boosting orbs, and delicious HP boosting buns. These aren't the only treasures on offer. What's more, if you're connected to the internet, you can get a helping hand from others and earn even greater rewards. Great way for busy people to level up more quickly, so be sure to set sail on an exploration expedition whenever you're going to be away from the game for a while. No reason not to have it run in the background. And I am going to use that HP boosting orb, or bun rather, to buff up Elvis because he's very squishy. 127 XP. You get 500 XP and 30 job points. These are better saved for later. Or actually, I'm going to use this to catch Gloria up, so that she's a little closer in range to the rest of the party. Job point orb. Let's see. Let me just pump this into Gloria, actually, to give us a little bit of an extra catch up there, because White Mage is going to be very, very good to have leveled. Okay. And our next thing, I believe that's all the quests we can pick up for now. It is indeed. So, story progress. Let me save real quick. Save since we got back down. Hey guys.
Firstly, I would like to thank you all once again for rescuing me. And since you went to such great lengths on my behalf, I feel it is only right that I introduce myself and my situation properly. My name is Gloria. I am, or at least was, the Princess of Musa.
Glorious theme.
It has long been the duty of those of my line to see that the 4 crystals are kept safe, in order that the calamity known as the Night's Nexus might be kept at bay. Unfortunately, the crystals were stolen, and 3, those of fire, water, and earth, remain unrecovered. Various disturbances across the land would seem to suggest that the calamity grows closer with each passing day.
You mean like the flooding people have been talking about? And the waves that sank my boat?
Precisely. I believe it is only a matter of time before the Night's Nexus is unleashed. And the only way to prevent this from happening is to restore the crystals to their rightful place.
Fix the 4 elemental
so,
duty.
Dear friends, might we importune upon you to aid us in their recovery?
Sir Sloane, we cannot presume to expect the help of others in matters that it is Musa's duty to resolve.
Though I apprehend thy reluctance full well, my lady, 'tis plain that if we are to fulfill our duty, we shall be in need of allies. Capable allies. Our recent travails could not have given clearer proof of that. And what allies could be more capable than those who can count among their number one blessed by the very crystals we seek?
Even so, we cannot simply assume that they will be willing to become entangled in our
You gotta
affairs.
ask.
I'd say we're pretty wrapped up in them already, wouldn't you?
May we take this to mean that we can count upon thine aid?
Well, it's not like there's any place else I need to be. And besides...
Those who see you sunk forever, cut your life's thread short.
Is aught the matter, boy?
Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing.
You'll not be leaving us behind either. Two may be company, but a crowd's just what I need right now.
Oh, don't say you're getting bored of me, Elvis.
Ah, as if I'd ever even think something like that. Seriously though, we've a good reason to be coming along for the ride. Those last asterisks we got our hands on helped me read a little more of Lady Emma's old book. And from what Sir Sloane was saying, it sounds like our crystal thieves all have asterisks of their own. So, if we join you on your little adventure, I reckon my favourite special stones will be falling into our laps left and right. And you'll also have our expert help to call on. Everyone's a winner!
Well, far be it from me to contradict the man who pays my wages. As long as we keep moving, I'm happy.
Aye. Remind me why that is again?
I'm looking for my sister. She disappeared from our village. And I don't really have any idea where she might be, and I need to earn a living if I want to keep searching, so sticking with you is my best option. For now.
Oh, aye. That was it, eh? Right. Well, here's hoping we find her soon.
Thanks.
'Twould seem that we are all of the same
I'm friends,
mind.
by the way.
What thinkest thou, milady?
Very well. Your kindness is greatly appreciated. I would be honored if you were all to join us.
Alrighty. Well, now that's settled. Let's head to the tavern and seal the deal over a wee drinky, shall we?
You really love the tavern, huh?
Scottish.
And what exactly is wrong with that, eh? A quest begun without a little send-off ceremony's no quest at all as far as I'm concerned. Ha ha!
Sleep escapeth thee too, I see.
Huh? Oh, hi there, Sir Sloane.
I had hoped that I might have a chance to speak with thee. 'Tis mostly of matters long since past, but wouldst thou be so good as to humour an old man? I too was once favoured with the blessing of the wind crystal. To think that half a century has passed since that day.
Wait, you were?
Indeed. And having been so favoured, I did set out with a band of stalwart companions in search of a means by which the Knight's Nexus might be defeated. One among whom was King Godric, Princess Gloria's own grandfather. I shall never forget the experiences we shared, not as long as I live. Hither and yon we journeyed, righting wrongs and vanquishing injustice. In time, we came to be known as the Heroes of Light. Ah, such fond memories.
So you were a hero of light? Didn't you call me the same thing?
Did.
Indeed I did. Thou didst jolt me most jarringly back into my past, boy, I must admit. To think that it has been 50 years, and that now, after all this time, the blessing of the Wind Crystal should fall upon one such as thee. It pleases me more than words can say. Thou art mine heir. Thou art the one the crystal hath chosen to take my place. This being so, I must ask that thou swear by thy life to protect Princess Gloria, as I myself once swore to protect all those of her line.
Of course.
Then it is settled. Now, Away with thee to bed. We rise with the dawn.
Alright. Early rise. We might be able to get the prologue done this evening. I'll just power through and try to get that done.
Morning.
Good morning.
Greetings, one and all.
How do you all look so fresh this early?
Ah, good morrow. Milady, ere we depart, there is something I would present unto thee. Though it paineth me to think of it, there may come a time where thou must needs protect thyself. May this blade serve thee in thy time of need.
Well, it is time to set out for our next destination, Savalon. If our suspicions are correct, the water crystal awaits us there.
Off we go! Gloria, Elvis, and Adele will rejoin the party. Sloan is accompanying us again. Alright, know your passives. Abilities aren't limited to those you actively use during battle. Have you been making the most of your passives as well? I have been. Open the menu and select abilities every once in a while and check on which patches are available. Binding Rod and Lunar Power are very good. The gang, eh? Always said that meeting new people's what travel's all about. Here's to traveling together. Princess rescuing, book deciphering, I'm up for anything. We got a party chat. Story of the Crystals. Hey Gloria, could you tell me a little more about the crystals? Of course. According to the legends of Musa, they are gifts from the gods. They maintain equilibrium and keep calamity at bay. I used to love hearing stories about them when I was a child. Long ago, in the age of the gods, the four elements, fire, water, wind, and earth, ran wild, untamed, and unfettered. The land shook and crumbled, seas raged, flames consumed entire continents, and the wind howled relentlessly. Humanity suffered greatly. Then, one day, an envoy was sent down from the heavens. Mankind was to receive a gift. 4 crystals to keep the 4 elements in check. And just like that, the land grew fruitful, the seas clear and calm, the fires warm and bright, the winds gentle and soothing. And so we were able to live in peace at last. Well, kind of thing you won't wind it up in the wrong hands. Indeed, which is why they must be recovered without delay. Got some side quests here to pick up as well. Broken stone. It's just a stone. Why did I feel like I needed to bring it back with me? Question mark. Is everything alright? Yeah, I was just looking at this. Stranded on an island during a boat trip. Oh, the pretty stone. The stone! Yeah, picked it up thinking it might be valuable. But no, whatever it is, it's broken. What a shame. So much for your priceless find. Yeah. Still, it's pretty in its way. Go hold on to it for a while. Grabbed the pretty stone. So let's go in here. Yeah, pretty stone. Strange beguiling stone. How do let's see. Got Star Stone's dagger, wind crystal, map, all that jazz. Get all these marks off of here. Get all these exclamation points off. Oh wait. Oh, they might have upped. So this is monster bait. That'll come up later. But that's a good. That's how you really hammer in on farming here. So, lady down there and the bar keep. Oh no, guy in the bar.
This is just terrible. I mean, what am I supposed to do?
I know, pal, I know. But I think you've had enough for one day, don't you?
Oh, what difference does it make? I just don't care anymore.
Aye, well, you'll care in the morning if you carry on like this. I tell you what, why don't I help you polish off that little lot in front of you? A problem shared is a problem halved after all.
Wait, how exactly is this going to solve anything?
What do you mean? It's obvious, isn't it? He doesn't drink so much that he ends up regretting it. And I drink just enough to have a grand old time. Everyone's a winner.
Okay. So, who is this guy anyway? A friend of yours?
Not really, nah. I just ran into him in here, and I thought I'd better not leave him by himself. Uh-oh, watch out.
Do you want to hear a story that will make your hair stand on end, boy?
Sure. If you think you can manage to tell it.
My luck is just terrible. Awful. First of all, the water started to rise, and that messed all the tides up. And that meant that the fish moved, which meant there were none to be had in my usual fishing spot. You'd think that was bad enough, but things got worse. I was making my way home, empty-handed, when I was attacked by a Snaggin. Sahagin. Obviously, I ran for my life. But I was so panicked that I dropped my precious knife. It's a very special knife. See, my master gave it to me when I became a
That's a mess.
fledged fisherman.
A gift from your master, eh? Then we have to get it back for you. Hey, don't worry, pal. I'm on it.
No, I can't ask you to do that. That horrible monster carried it off and...
Seriously, pal, don't worry about it. We can handle a Sahagin or two.
Already done it.
Look, this knife. Your master gave it to you, right? It means a lot to you. And if it makes you feel better, I'll not be doing this for free. You can buy me a dram or two to say thanks. How about that?
Well, yeah. All right then.
Anything for a drink, huh?
That works. We get 3 darts for winning this. Alright. Green arrow on there means that it's in progress. Alright. Flooding in the desert. Something strange is put in Savalon. This is surely the crystal's doing. Must be recovered without delay. This silence. Not again. Don't tell me that son of mine has pulled another disappearing act. One boy's quest. Lately my son keeps wandering off. He's promised not to leave the town, and I trust him. I really do, but I still worry. Would you find him and tell him to hurry back to his poor old mother? Search town for the boy. Alright, I actually know where the kid is. And also, he's being marked on the map. He's in the little house over here. He's right here. Hey, kid. Huh? What do you want? What's that? My mum's worried about me. I haven't found anything good yet. It's her birthday soon, so I'm looking for the perfect present. Don't want to just buy it in a shop, so I'm trying to scavenge something special. Can you tell her I'll be back soon? Oh, and don't breathe a word about the present, will you? Yeah. You say, kid? A quick word with Adele. Is there Sloan here, since you talked to Elvis and Gloria? More traveling companions, huh? You guys seem competent enough. Which means I won't have to manage your kit and your jobs for you like I do with Elvis. Good. Answer Sloan. Savalon is situated at the east of Halcyonia, far side of the Vale of Sighs. It will be a difficult journey. Must needs ensure we are adequately prepared. Hey, he's coming. My boy's right here in town, you say? Absolutely sure he's not doing anything dangerous. Well, that's a load off my mind, I must say. I know you have to cut the apron strings at some point, but I didn't think it would happen so soon. Oh, they grow up so fast. Well, as long as he's safe and sound, then I'm happy. I'm ever so grateful to you for going to all this trouble. Thank you. Alright, thank you for the echo orbs. Should be everything in town. We just gotta go get the guy's knife back. Oh, hi.
Dagon Selena deserted me? Pathetic cowards. Not only did they fail to secure the crystal, they did not even have the decency to come and tell me as much. One simply cannot rely on mercenaries. The Holograders went to great lengths to have me made Prime Minister. I dread to think what will become of me should I fail to keep my side of the bargain by bringing them the crystal. Perhaps the time has come for more desperate measures.
He's got a rock. He's doing an autosave for us here, but we're also going to do a manual save in a hot minute. Let's go get this knife. Oh yeah! Forgot about this guy.
Huh? What's that?
Oh, hello?
Whoa! It's a monster!
No! Truff is not a monster.
No way! It can talk!
Please! Please, don't hurt Truff! Truff is a monster, yes, but not a bad one.
Sorry. You just surprised us, that's all. I never heard of talking monsters.
Me either.
Truff doesn't hurt humans, so please, don't hurt Truff.
Don't worry. We won't. So, what are you doing out here all by yourself?
You want to hear Truff's story? Oh, thank you. Oh, Truff is looking for someone who can cut tall grass.
What do you mean exactly?
Truff dropped a ring. A precious, sparkly, shiny ring. Truff has searched and searched, but nothing.
Aye, the grass will definitely get in the way of that.
Yeah. Talk about looking for a needle in a haystack.
So, you need someone to cut the grass so you can find this ring?
Yes! Someone with a weapon like yours. Yes, you could do it.
Sure, I guess we could, but...
You will help Truff. Oh, thank you, thank you. Truff has asked so many humans to help, but they all ran away. You are the only ones who have listened.
Aye, well, they were probably just a wee bit shocked, that's all. Like we said, talking monsters aren't exactly common.
Well, anyway, we know you're not a bad monster now. Right, let's get mowing. Where do you think we should start?
Alright, Human's Best Friend Part 1. Truff took it. Dropped a precious sparkle of a shiny ring. Yep. They'll give us 2 small experience orbs. Special actions in the field. Take another look at the special actions you can use while adventuring. Press X to swing your sword when you're out in the field or exploring a dungeon. Yep. Who knows what kinds of exciting items are waiting to be discovered beneath patches of long grass. Start by trying to find Truff's ring. This patch of grass right here. There's ring.
Is this your ring, Truff?
Oh, yes, that's it, that's it. Humans found it, oh, thank goodness.
I'm not so sure it'll fit you, though.
Oh, it's not Truff's. It's for Truff's friend. Truff's friend, human.
What? You have a human friend?
Yes. He rescued Truff, then Truff and he became friends, best friends. He's the one who taught Truff how to speak.
So that's how you learned, huh? Nice. Well, don't go dropping the ring again, okay?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, monsters.
Shh! Stop! Wait!
What's the matter?
They followed.
Who did? Monsters?
Yes! Monsters who want the ring, who love its shiny golden glow. They chased Truff. That's why Truff dropped the ring.
Sounds like someone needs to teach this lot a lesson.
But Truff can't fight. Humans can, though. Humans can fight them for me, yes. Come on, let's sneak up on them.
Sure, I guess. Let's do it.
Also swing your sword to yourself. Yep, advantage. Time is just right. Yep, so this is just reiterating to people how your sword works in case you haven't picked up on it yet. Thank you, Sir Sloan.
Very well.
Okay then.
We're done already? Huh.
I see.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Not a problem, Truff. You still have your ring, right?
Yes, yes, Truff is never going to lose it again.
But you'll give it to your friend when you find them, right?
Yes, of course, of course, of course.
Speaking of which, you never told us the whole story of how you met.
Oh, Truff was hungry. So hungry, Truff thought he would die. Then a human came, gave Truff food. It was so delicious, and it saved Truff's life. The human told Truff so much about his kind, about cooking. And then, one day, he said it. You're my friend, Truff. Then he left, but he forgot his ring. So Truff decided to take it back to him.
Wait, do you know anything about this person? His name? Anything?
Truff's friend's name is Mitch. Mitch is something called a traveling chef. And Truff remembers his face very well. If Truff sees his friend's face, he will know him
Find Mitch.
right away.
So, you're on a journey, but you don't know where you're headed, huh? I sometimes feel that way too. Well, good luck. I hope you find your friend.
Thank you. Truff hopes so as well. Be careful out there, humans.
Bye, Truff. 2 XP. Party chat. Talking monster. Talking monster, eh? Whatever next. Yes, and one who is fond of humans, no less. Well, certain humans, at least. So he's looking for his friend, huh? Yes, I wonder what sort of person he might be. Not your average bloke, that's for sure. Not many make friends with a monster. Yeah, considering all the trouble Truff's going to find him, must be something pretty special. Well, I hope he finds him. Do you think he'll be okay out there on his own? If he's as determined as he seems, I'm sure he'll be just fine. I just pray that you're right. Aye, might meet with a few twists and turns along the way. That's what good journey's all about, eh? Meanwhile, I'll be telling the tale of the mournful monster on the hunt for his long-lost friend at every tavern in the land. Oh, excuse me. Guess you're right. Everything's all about the little surprises, huh? We won't be bumping into any other talking monsters anytime soon. Never say never. Alright. So, back to finding this knife. Beads? Yeah, it's a potion. Okay, so around here, I need to wait for night to fall. So Hagen will spawn in. Walk away a little bit, maybe you can get him to spawn in. Leave the beach. There. A little bit of room here. Get back here.
We've got the upper hand, guys.
What's the plan?
Hagen. Dealt with that guy. One and halfway through that one.
Still guess it's my turn. Okay.
Go.
Everyone okay?
New powers
Oriole and
flow
Shell.
within me.
And there's the fisherman's.
Looks like we found that fisherman's knife.
Aye. Just look at that sea, eh? I seen it now, you'd never think it could rise up like it did.
Yeah. The waves have died down some since the storm. But you should have seen it.
I can imagine. Just goes to show how badly we need the crystals. Everything all right, Lady Emma?
Wind's picking up. Looks like there's a storm brewing.
You don't quite seem yourself today, if I may say so.
I've been thinking about the past.
Reminiscing, eh?
Something like that. Can't believe it's been 50 years already.
Aye, 50 years is a... Wait! 50 years? Lady Emma, if you don't mind me asking, just how old are you?
I do mind you asking as it happens, you impertinent so-and-so. I am a lady, you know.
Oh, aye, sorry.
Ugh, stop with your bowing and scraping, it's embarrassing. Not that I mind seeing you show a bit of respect every now and then. If you can manage to take things more seriously once in a while, we might make a half-decent scholar of you one day. And when we do, I'll tell you. About the past, I mean.
Wait, so what does that make me now? Quarter decent? Third and a bit? Come on, it's got to be at least a quarter.
Not even close. Have you forgotten the mark you got in that last test? It was your lowest ever. Quarter's too good for you, you great knucklehead.
Knuckle?
You've got a long, long way to go yet, and don't you go thinking otherwise. But if I can cram one thing into your thick skull in the meantime, let it be this. When the storm comes, calamity will soon follow.
Not ominous, though.
When the storm comes, calamity will soon follow. Right. Better get this knife back to its rightful owner and claim our reward, eh?
Just a couple of drinks, okay?
Aye, just a couple. Come on, let's shake a leg.
Recovered, back to town to hand it in. We'll make our way to the pass. I don't want to get all of our jobs assembled. Oh, there's a side quest to pick up here from this girl. Granddad's gone out to listen to the wind again. Grandfather's slightly odd. He likes nothing more than listening to the wind blow. Oh. Waited a thing on the expedition that pops up. There goes a couple of wind lights. Go find old Granddad. He's down there. Go do that now. Oh, we've got a few quests here to pick up. Never mind. Anyone help me do something about these horrible creatures. Take down 3 goblins. Easy peasy. Hey, kid. Need to get it back, but that means go in there again. Get the Brighton Boys book back. Booster buns for evasion. Nice. Hello, old man. What's that you say? Dinner time? Well, I don't care. I'm staying here. Meets boozing in the sweet melody of the breeze. Just listen to that. Tell my granddaughter I'll be home as soon as the sublime symphony of the wind has died down. Quests around. There is one in the inn, in fact. Here are, kiddo. Who needs food when you have the sweet melody of the breeze? He said that. Oh, dearie me, he really is a stubborn old so-and-so. But he'll soon change his tune when you tell him we're having steak, Halcyonian style, and then it's busy getting cold. Run back over. You again? Look, I already told you I'd be heading home my own sweet time. What's that? Steaks? Halcyonia style. When they're getting cold. Well, the music of the breeze is all well and good, but it hardly compares to steak now, does it? Ooh, I can feel the winds of anticipation preparing to blow me on. Tell her I want mine medium rare, would you? Hello. Did he really say that? Winds of anticipation indeed. Dear old Granddad, still so full of beans. Nothing but trouble, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Well, better get grilling. Medium rare, you say? This will put even more of a spring in his step. Hope doesn't give him actual wind. Far back. There we are. 2 ward lights for us. Let's head over here and pick up the one in the inn, just in case it's time-based and this progresses us to morning. Oh, it's Adele. Okay, well, let's finish Elvis's quest then, because Adele's quest will also be a thing. We might not actually finish the prologue today. Forgot how many side quests are this early on.
That's my master's knife. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Just look at him. Warms the cockles of your heart, eh?
Sure, I guess.
So, you said this was your master's knife?
It's very special. The king himself gave it to him.
He must have done something pretty amazing to deserve a gift like that.
Oh, he did. He changed fishing forever. See, back when he started, all the fishermen were disorganized, disgraceful ruffians. But he cleaned them up, taught them to take pride in their work, and gave them a real sense of purpose. The king was so impressed, he asked my master to become his fisheries minister. But my master refused. He didn't want to work in an office. He wanted to be out on the boats with the others.
Choosing a life of hard graft over a cushy job with a posh title, eh? There's a lot to admire about that.
There is, isn't there? Come to think of it, the king said the same thing when he presented him with the knife. My master kept fishing until his dying day. And when he finally passed on, he left me his prized possession.
Maybe hold on to it.
Keeps me safe out on the seas, it does.
Your master sounds like a great man.
Anyway, I owe you a drink. Many drinks, in fact. Tonight, on me.
Oh, thank you kindly. Don't mind if I do.
Just a couple, right?
What are you suggesting? That we say no if it turns into more? And how's our pal here gonna feel about that,
I guess you're right. Fine.
That's the spirit. Marky, bring us a bottle of your most expensive grog.
Ha ha! Now we're talking to new friends.
Oh boy. Alright. 3 darts, little helper, complete 5 side quests. Party chat. Suffering World. 1 second. All that business with the seas going doolallys had a whole bunch of knock-on effects, eh? Yeah, it's not easy being a man of the sea, but at the best of times. With the water level rising has put a bunch of useful landmarks out of sight. And if the tides are as messed up as that fisherman said, I wouldn't even want to go out there. It is not only the seas that have been affected, the whole world is suffering. I must put an end to these calamities. Calamities. The calamity that brought me here, huh? I was lucky enough you found me when you did. Not everyone's been so lucky. Knife-losing fisherman friend for one. Need to help everybody who's been affected. And we will. We'll do whatever we can. Hey, even if it's a wee thing like returning a lost knife, every little helps. Let's keep that in mind on our travels, eh? Good call. Got all our side quests going. Let's start Adele's here. Hey, Adele.
What's got you so excited, Adele?
Me? Oh, the innkeeper's been telling me about all the local cuisine. Did you know Halcyonia's famous for its food? I can't wait to try some.
Oh yeah? What kind of food are we talking about here?
All kinds, but seafood mainly. Shellfish and seasonal vegetable bouillon, a squid wrapped in seaweed. But the dish I like the sound of best is the silver smelt sautéed in lemon butter. Mmm.
Silver smelt? People eat those things?
You know what they are?
Yeah, they're pretty rare, but sometimes they get tangled up in our nets. They look
weird-looking fish.
Well, kind of weird. Ugh. What kind of person would even think of taking a bite out of one of those?
They're certainly not the prettiest, but you wait till you taste one. Mmm. Nothing brings out that flavour like a knob of butter and a squeeze of lemon. Pop a few nice fluffy potatoes on the side, and there's simply nothing better.
Oh, I have to try this.
Sure, it sounds delicious, but silver smelt? Seriously?
Do they really look all that disgusting? Gosh, now I really want to try some.
Dell's an interesting
All right,
person.
I'm sold. I'll take the silver smelt and make it snappy.
Ah, there's just one thing, sorry. I should have mentioned this, but I got a little carried away. I'm afraid we're all out of butter. Have been for a while now. There's been word of a wolf on the road to the city, you see. The merchants we rely on are all too scared to make the trip. No ordinary wolf, mind you. They say it's the size of a small mountain and capable of eating a whole flock of sheep in one sitting.
But if we get rid of it, you'll cook me some fish, right? Right?
Well, yes, I suppose, but...
Say no more. One giant wolf pelt coming up.
You've really never seen a silver smelt, huh?
Oh, quit sniping. Everyone's a winner. No more wolf for these guys to worry about. And I get to try something new.
We get experience points.
Come on. Where's the harm? Huh? Huh?
You get pretty antsy when you're hungry.
Hey! That's what everybody back home used to say. Who've you been talking to?
Fine. All right. Whereabouts can we find this wolf?
On the North Road, if the rumors are to be believed.
North Road.
Great. Let's get out there and find it. For the sake of your livelihood. And Adele's stomach.
Oh, I'd say the latter is your more immediate concern.
You too? Oh, fine. If you're going to be like that, I'll be outside.
Hey! Oh, man. Guess I better get after her.
And let's go find a wolf. Beat Fenrir to get 2 fresh fish. So how's our health looking? We're full! Alright, cool. Got all the quests accepted. Everything's in motion. Let's wrap up all these side quests and then we'll call it an evening. Might do some grinding off stream just to get our job levels up a little bit. Get solar and lunar powered on everybody. Alright, let's have a look-see. So, let's see. What are we looking for? Nope, not that. Gotta kill some goblins. The button I wanted. Gotta deal with some goblins. Okay, we have all 3 on. So, beat 3 goblins. Get the voice book back, and go back then. Okay. Goblins are the easy one. All over the place. Found some treasure. Nice. Tap, tap.
What's the plan? Okay. It's nothing.
These.
Right, let's see.
Tap. Tap.
Okay, what's the plan?
1 and a 2. And Sir Sloan finishes.
That was a piece of cake. Onwards and upwards.
Death and Adele get defang. Which is a very nice ability. Goblins down. Go. Oh, that's to report back. This wolf is still angry.
Okay then.
You him, yeah. That's a big wolf. 400 HP. Funky guy. Bap and bap.
Nothing to worry
blam.
about.
Tap this guy a couple times.
You rang?
Because we can fire, right?
Burn! Smolder right in the soft base. Another one bites the dust.
And
On to
ball.
the next one. Thought it was just a big one, did you?
6 for
It's not
Elvis.
what I don't deserve.
Fangs and monstrous fangs. Let's go. Here. Side quest here. Oh, hey, you couldn't help me out, could you? So, give this guy 3 potions. And what do you know? You know what? Unlike a drop of potion to cure what ails you. Really help me out there, you know? So you learned a valuable lesson. Don't be stingy when stocking up on potions. Thanks you for the ethers. Those are far more expensive. Keep an eye out for those. Let's find a book. Oh yeah, it's downstairs, I think. Oh, no, it's right here. In Spooklopedia. Cool, let's go fight Fenrir. Gotta take it back to the boy at night specifically. No weight command, unfortunately. Alright, there's Fenrir. Dave up here. And here's the made of jelly.
Looks like we found our wolf. You're going to pay for getting between me and my dinner.
Huh. I've never seen you this fired up about anything.
This should be fun.
Alright.
It's nothing.
103. Nothing too crazy. Let's start with an examine. Week 2 bow and water. Well, let's go for a defang. And then start blizzarding. Sloan is still here as well, which is nice. Let's go protect on Adele, since she seems to be getting beat on. Of course, it immediately pivots and stuff at that point. Oops. Nice, we got that back. Just keep up the defang here.
Alright then.
Go for a crosscut from Adele. It's a double hit. Go for a cure here for the party.
You saved my bacon there.
And more ice. Faulting, so Sloan hits. Got some crosscuts.
Very well.
We'll just default here for Gloria. Let's just default up actually into VP. Okay, well let's stock it up. Do the same. It's fine.
What's the plan?
Red Mist. One and two.
Let me at him. Okay. Come on. All right.
Up and nothing too special.
Actually, pretty tough. Onwards and upwards.
Another step in the right direction.
Raise.
I wonder what's next.
Skull Bash is also a very nice move for the Vanguards.
There. Now I can finally try some silver smelt.
Adele?
I mean, there. Now the road to Halcyonia is finally safe again.
That's more like it. Guess we'd better go tell the innkeeper all is well.
Back to town. Yeah, that dungeon up there. A later thing. Game. Thinking there's a little spooky. And quick poke around here to make sure there's no treasure. Oh, horse.
We have been outflanked.
Let me at him.
All right then.
Vaulting. To have Adele feed into it. We're gonna have to scan it. That's
was
fine.
a piece of cake. Now this is
Was our
interesting.
Oh, I do also need to wait for it to get to night for the kid anyway, so this is okay.
Hand, guys.
Oh, he's still on black magic. I need to fix that. And the Sylph. Swords.
Arms.
Bap. And bap. Puddle. That's not good.
Come and get
Fire.
it. Another one beats the dust. I'll drink to that.
Nice and smooth. Quick poke around up here. There's a red enemy. Man. Curiosity and love a challenge. Those are the keys to a long life. You'll mark my words. Try casting a healing spell on an undead monster. If you're curious enough to take up that particular challenge, you'll live a lot longer for sure. Got the horse before it could catch us.
No, still standing.
Up.
That was all right then.
Have I scanned the horse now? No. Step 1. Scan the horse. Then let's go for a crosscut on the weakest horse.
Come and get it.
And a crosscut on the next weakest horse.
It's nothing.
Allow me.
Let's go Cure on this one. Not quite a down, but pretty close. What are they weak to? Just swords? Okay. Go with Zara here. Boom. It's also vulnerable. Didn't realize it. No. Stop. No confuddling. Let's just hammer through. All the way through.
I am stronger. I can feel it.
No? I see it. Got a sprite jump. Okay. That is an optional dungeon. Leave that be for now. Hold on. Welcome back to town so I can hand the stuff in. If he's handed in, then we might call it an evening, because we'll have a good spot. Yeah, I'm thinking we might continue. So I was just thinking about, like, maybe we'll play FF9 or something. But, you know, got a good hype stream going here. They better not have just turned today. I swear to God, I saw it lighting up. God dang it. Okay, well, let's hand this in. We can hand in Adele's at least. Get a refresh. Hello, ma'am.
You're back, and in one piece too.
We took care of the wolf. The road should be safe now.
Yes, a merchant friend told me. He was ever so grateful, as you might imagine. So grateful, in fact, that he gave me all the butter he had.
He did?
That's right. Sauteed silver smelt all round.
Yes! This was so worth it.
I really hope so. Can't say I'm not a little curious to see how it actually tastes, though.
That's the spirit. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Exactly. Now, would you like to watch while I prepare it for you?
Are you sure? That'd be great.
Really?
What's the matter?
It's probably better not to see what it looks like before it's cooked.
Don't be silly. It'll be fine. I'm a woman of the world. I've eaten all kinds of weird and wonderful things in my time.
Right. Well, I'll just hang back here if that's okay.
What the heck is that? It's... Wait. Those are its eyes? Stop it! Stop looking at me!
Adele's a special person. Alright, 2 fresh fish. That is monster bait. Which would be useful. Pretty chat. Cooking with Adele. So, you cook yourself, Adele? What's your specialty? Ha, do I ever. I make a mean stew. Chunks of juicy meat that just fall off the bone, freshly picked mushrooms, seasonal veggies. Can't go far if you get the ingredients right. Go far wrong. And anybody can make it? As if. You want to be making cuisine at my level, you need to be a master of matching those ingredients with one another. And you also need to have your own signature twist. Mine's honey. Honey? In a stew? Does that really work? You bet it does, but only if you know what you're doing. I should very much like to try one of these stews of yours, Adele. And I'll be happy to make you one. Just don't ask me to put any of that disgusting fish in it. Silver smelt? Noise you faded when you finally saw one. Please don't remind me. I'll try my best. Won't be easy though, it was hilarious. Right, get a heal. Get our MP restored as the main part. And I can't have any of the others in here because it's only at nighttime, so a quick step out of town, then we'll hand these 2 in and we'll call it a day. But time does not pass usually much while you stand around, just so you're aware, so make sure to run. Keep on moving. Let's see. Any side quests around that I might have missed? Don't look like it. Guy's still red over there? He is. Let's see. I think he'll be red for a while. We can take him on a little early. Oh yeah, these things. Get one of these in the old book.
Come and get it.
Did get a scan on them at least.
Okay.
The forklings.
Allow me.
Oh yeah, I need to step off of Black Mage subclass.
You rang?
Actually, go back twice.
All right then.
The Dell can probably just slash it down. There we go.
Too easy.
Ba-ba-ba. Seth. Sub job on freelancer for now. Alright, now it's nighttime. Town here. Side quest handed in and call it an evening. It is very warm in here, and my voice is tired. Here you are, kiddo. You did it! You took care of those horrible goblins. Thank you. Now I can get on with all the important things I have to do. Dots. What did I have to do again? With all the fuss about the goblins, I'd completely forgotten. Well, 470 peak. And, hey kid, I got your book. Oh, other kid got in the way. There we go. Thanks so much for getting my book back for me. It belongs to a friend, and he'd kill me if I lost it. But it's a real page-turner, too. Come to think of it, I haven't actually looked what it's about yet. Dots. It's a compendium of ghostly goings-on and hair-raising happenings. No, please! Alright, Booster Bun Invasion. Alright. That's every quest done, so there's our first stream of Bravely Default. 2, folks. A lot more further in than I expected to, honestly. I didn't think we'd get through the first dungeon and then get a bunch of other stuff done. So next time, again, I might do a bit of grinding off stream, just get some job levels in, get solar and lunar power on everybody, get some stuff evened out to where I want it, get some gear evened out. But I think we'll be on this now for a little bit. So I'll be back on Tuesday with this, but tomorrow we'll be back at the usual 5 o'clock time with Phoenix Wright with Aerie. Let's see. Speaking of Aerie, they're online right now. So, well, anyone watching, hop on over there to twitch.tv/grumpymagician and go check them out. They're playing some Xenoblade. But I'm going to call it an evening. I'll see you all tomorrow for Phoenix Wright. See you later.